Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Hey, what's good? Ms.Fit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow. What up, what up, what up? How y'all feeling? How we doing? What it is? What up, what up? Dumb Smart crew. We dumb smart in the building. How y'all feeling? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had a beautiful episode last episode. I want to shout out to everybody. And of course, I want to announce that this is the last show of the month. And you know what that means. The person who contributed the most to the prop game gets a prize. So we're going to tally up the winner tonight, and we are going to announce the winner the first episode in April. So, let's give it up for Prop Gang. Let's get it. Prop Gang, where y'all at? Where Prop Gang at? Let's go. Early. We here early giving it up for Prop Gang, y'all. What's Gucci? Let's go.
I like popping bottles, I like nasty hoes, I like fucking models, out they fancy clothes. I lie.
Okay, Sugar Cube, what up? We back, baby. All right, so we got a super dope show for y'all tonight, man. We got a special guest. Deebo is going to be in the building today, and we are going to be discussing some things. Because I feel like I talked to the ladies, I talked to the guys. We did have Babs up here, but I wanted to holler at Deebo and, get some behind the scenes with that guy, I feel like Deebo has a lot of insight that's good for the culture, so you know how I give it up in interviews. We keep it a buck, we keep it funky, and we keep it positive too. We try to do real work here, man. So shout out to Deebo, shout out to Queen of the Ring. We in the building. Deebo, welcome to the show, man. Good to have you. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Coming through to my dumb advice.
Shout out to my dumb advice, man. I love my dumb advice, man. It's one
we
of
was
the
just
best
having
shows in battle rap.
A dope convo, was talking about inclusion and, having the gay community more present in the battle rap environment and reasons why that's not happening and things like that. In transition, what's your opinion?
I thought it was happening though. I thought that's what people see inclusion coming on. It's not as prominent as it should be, but it's there.
Well, I mean, the lesbian, I would say, I think I am the only lesbian, bro.
No, you're not. Knock it off.
All right, on caffeine right now, how many lesbians is on there?
But
40
why
bars.
Why you putting everything in a box? When you putting everything in a box, you're talking about caffeine. What about the battle rap community? Battle rap community came before caffeine.
Like I said, right now, what's being presented, 40 bars is the only lesbian on caffeine right now. Right? Battle rap as a whole, I don't know any male gay, any gay men battle rappers.
Are you serious?
Well, any openly gay male battle.
Are you serious?
Because I know a few, but there's not openly gay.
Are you serious? I can name Dear Summer, Montez, Cali, Fly King, J2, Ty White. I can name a gang of them.
Right, but they're not getting booked, man. They're not getting booked.
Oh, okay. Well, we could say that, but they express that they're openly gay, and they don't have to express it as much. I mean, obviously, it's self-explanatory when they say it, but even though they're not getting booked, they're still around. They're still dope. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the exact point. I know they're around, but they're not. There's no gay Tay-Rock. There's no gay Murder Mook. There's no prominent. There's no big bad. And come on, yo. I only said that because they're top tier. Don't do that.
You said it, not me.
I mean, in their tier, like, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Like, big battle rappers.
Okay.
And we're just trying to find a way to Like, how can we include more gay men without it being like the butt of a joke? You know, like where it should be
How
more
can how
normalized and stuff.
why don't we include more dope battle rappers that just happen to be gay? That's a better way to put this situation. I mean, just because you're gay don't mean you should be in battle rap. You got to be fired to be in battle rap. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So, how about battle rappers that are dope that just happen to actually be gay? I'd prefer that
I
because
mean, if you feel more comfortable wording it that way, that's fine.
but
But
it's not about it's not about wording. It's the truth. What we do in battle rap. I mean, would you accept the person that's trash, but be like, oh yo, he's
no,
he
no, no,
he.
no, 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 no. We're not saying to add a trash person in battle rap just because he identifies as gay.
Mhm.
More so, we're just saying pretty much the the situation came about because we were speaking of how I know there must be so many male gay men that I keep saying male gay men, but I could just say gay men. That there's so many gay men that want to battle rap, but they
Right.
won't because of the discrimination towards
They
homosexuals
won't
in
or they
general.
can't. These words you gotta pick these words, Ms.Fit. They won't or they can't.
They don't feel comfortable in the environment. I said there must be so many gay men that want to join.
Nah, I beg to differ because there are dudes that just happen to be gay, but are actually great battle rappers, but they don't have the platform to express on that level that they're fire. You understand what I'm saying? If whatever platform they are on, if that platform was up there with the URLs and the Queen of the Rings and the so on and so forth, then it'll be. Look, let me say for a prime example. When we kicked in the door with Queen of the Ring, yes, I'm gonna be Queen of the Ring. I'm gonna put Queen of the Ring in this situation. I know y'all probably in the comments talking crazy, but when we came in Queen of the Ring, it wasn't acceptable for females to be having their own league and being prominent on their own terms. It wasn't acceptable. They said, "Get the fuck out of here with all this female battle rapping. We don't like
That's
this.
not
We don't
true.
want to see this."
That's not true.
Let me tell you something. Before Queen of the Ring, I'm pretty sure everybody had an idea to want to do a female league or something like that. They should have did it. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody executed how we executed to make that happen. Now, females got it not as bad as probably the gay men, but they had it bad in the beginning. I know I was there. I was the one that helped build it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that easily acceptable for women to be prominent in a league. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was every once in a while you have a female battle. It was a novelty, straight up. It was a novelty before anything else.
So yeah,
It
there
was
was no
all
league specifically to females, but females weren't casted out or discriminated against. It wasn't
I would
like,
say that I would
oh,
say this. I would say this. I'll meet you in the halfway mark. There wasn't enough women to be a part of a big situation, if you will.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
understand?
I
Okay.
agree.
I'll let's just say yeah, say that. But if it was back then, like say, okay, openly cat that happened to be gay that was nice with the bars, would he be accepted in any of these leagues? Probably not. Who's to say? It was never experimented to see it that way. You understand what I'm saying? As it is now and stuff like that. Even as of now, they have to have their own thing, which they're separated from a regular just battle league with just straight dudes just battling. You
No, I
understand what I'm
think
saying? I don't
that's the
see the
point.
difference.
They need to be included. So
I
somebody
agree.
needs to see a gay man rapping on URL. Period. Once they
Well,
see that,
they you know what they
they
had the
will come.
Crucible, but hold on, they had the Crucible and they had J2 on there and they had Fly King on there. Even though it wasn't the big, platform as far as being on the main stage, it still was URL. It's a step. Every little step counts. You know what I'm saying? To get to the next level, I guess.
Right, but pretty much that's pretty much what we were talking about. We just
Okay.
if more people come, like if we say, "Yo, we fuck with this, we're behind it, we support it, we welcome you." Like even just a statement, you know what I mean? Like from a
But
battle league, that will
this is the
make
dang
gay men feel
right.
more comfortable.
But this is the dangerous thing, though. Do these so-called or quote-unquote gay men want to come to battle rap as, hey, look at me, I'm gay, or just be accepted because they bars are fire? Some just over, you just can't help to notice that, okay, he could be gay, or he says he's gay or whatever and shit like that. But some gay men might not want that to be the tagline on how their career is defined as gay man first, good battle rapper second.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure people want to just identify as great rappers.
Right.
But it's important for someone to say, hey, I identify as a gay man who's a battle rapper. Because it's not like saying it's not the same as saying, yo, I'm the like a Puerto Rican battle rapper, right? Because I
Hmm.
often don't say, yo, Misfit, Murder F Gang, I'm Puerto Rican battle rapper, right?
Hmm. Right.
Because obviously you can see that's who
Right.
I am, right?
Right.
But I also that's my identity. You can't change that. So I think it's kind of the same as like gay men. That's their identity. They don't change that. But it's not gonna help the community to have a closeted gay man battle rapping. That's not gonna
I'm not
move it
saying
forward.
I'm not saying be closeted. I'm not saying that. Well, I understand what you're saying, even though you're saying I'm not saying that.
Mm,
What I'm saying is you can hide being gay. Many men do that. They
mm.
hide who their sexual preference.
Right,
You can't
unfortunately.
hide being you can't, unfortunately, you can't hide being black. You can't hide being Spanish.
Right.
You know, Hispanic,
Mm.
Latino, whatever, however you want to call it. I don't want to offend nobody. But with this point, if you're if you're proud and want to say it loud, so be it. Do that. Do that. But you don't want to make a situation to whereas, okay, the only reason why I'm here, as if it's a affirmative action, if you will.
Mm.
You have to have at least one token black dude in the company to make the difference of your quota of
Mm.
racial relations, and shit. Now, what you
Mm.
got to have a quota of one gay male, one female, one. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm feeling, I'm assuming that most gay men would want to be a part of the culture because they're fire,
And
not
respected for their
because,
boss.
you know what I'm saying, respected for their bars.
Yeah, I
It just
agree.
so happens. It just so happens that they're gay. You know what I'm saying? Do we need a more representation of? Yeah, of course. We need representation of everything, every color, creed, gender, preference, everything to
Right.
represent who that person is. Because there's not a lot of misfits in the world to be like, yo, I'm inspired by misfit. There's really like one fucking misfit in female battle rap. It's, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know how many people that's probably inspired by you because of who you are first as a person, and probably your sexual orientation, your ethnicity, your background of who you. I'm saying you from Brooklyn. All those things are inspirational. So yeah, we need representation of everything. But I agree.
Dope. Well, speaking of inclusion, things like that, you are part owner of a female battle rap league. Pretty much the only predominant female battle league, and you were pretty much one of the first people to kind of acknowledge like, yo, women, we need to make the league around this. As I spoke to other people before, like I spoke to Bags, I spoke to Vague. You guys originally started with King of the Ring and
Hmm.
had some females, and then made a Queen of the Ring event, and that just was more appealing, right? It got more love than King of the Ring in a nutshell.
Hmm.
So it was
Hmm.
like, oh, cool. This is what we're gonna go with. So can you just tell me a little bit more about the beginnings and like kind of who said, hey, I want to do a Queen of the Ring event and not a King of the Ring
Hmm.
event?
Um, I wouldn't say so much with that. I would just say go here. You know, this is the honest to God truth. If it wasn't for Vague doing King of the Ring, there wouldn't be probably no Queen of the Ring to even begin with, because you got to understand. You got to know your history. Some new battle rap fans just join the situation and don't know the backstory of what we do. If
Right.
the people that's been around for 10, 11 years, you will understand, okay, I know the whole lineage of what's going on with King of the Ring transitioning to Queen of the Ring. You got to understand, King of the Ring was a URL tournament that
Right.
Vague had, and Norbs brought him in to do what you call it, because I guess Norbs liked Vague style because Vague used to manage Cortez. You know what I'm saying? Those are little fun facts that a lot of people don't know. So with that said, Vague did the tournament for King of the Ring. Newborn won, um, and went on to battle Calico in the what you call it. So once he battled Calico, uh, he continued to do King of the Ring, and King of the Ring started getting very popular. And then I guess a year or something later, I came into to play. So it was just King of the Ring solely. There was no Queen of the Ring. And when I came into play, me and Vay got together and we started doing King of the Ring and building it up to be its own league. You know what I'm saying? And King of the Ring had a lot of popularity, which a lot of people don't know. First event that I've ever done, I did it in Mimosas up in Castle Hill. The whole shit was packed. I had to turn people away. King of the Ring was very fucking popular back then. You understand what I'm saying? So King of the Ring helped Queen of the Ring become the monster that it is because a lot of people don't know we was making and breaking bread with a lot of talent, a lot of dudes that's out there, and damn near making stars and shit. We had cats like 8R16 uh, and Skull go from King of the Ring to URL and shit like that. So we've been doing that before Queen of the Ring was even thought of, to be honest with you. And
Because it
then
was like
I said,
a URL startup league, right? Like, hey, go to King of the Ring, test your
it,
skills.
put it like this: we didn't
It was
have
like a
pretty much
training day.
ambition. Yeah, we wasn't. No, not really. It wasn't like a PG, if you will. We was an actual league. We was just doing our own events, our own thing, back to back to back.
Right.
Um, we didn't mind people going to from King of the Ring to URL and shit like that. We preferred that. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is what we'll do and shit like that. Because at back then, everybody was just battling for free. You know what I'm saying? So the best incentive was like, all right, yo, boom, do this. I'm gonna put you
Get
over
paid.
here. You can battle. Yeah. So that was that. But you know what I'm saying? Me and Vague was actually doing it like big with King of the Ring. Like King of the Ring had a name with Block City and other bunch of battle leagues that was around at the time and shit. So you had Grind Time, King of the Dot, King of the Ring, URL, A Hat, you know what I'm saying, King of the Dot, Don't Flop. So we was in that mix, my nigga. So, you know, we transitioned and I said, yo, I always, you know what I'm saying, for those who don't know, I'm a producer and shit. You can probably I'm in the studio and shit. I say all that to say I used to manage and work with a lot of female talent in in the hip hop industry. So I've been in the business for a long time in the music industry. So I took that train of thought of wanting to work with the women to a Queen of the Ring. I said, yo, Veg, you know what I'm saying? We need to do something with the females. I really don't like. I seen the future of what King of the Ring was going to be, and you know, I'm a competitive person. If I can't be number one in the field that I'm working on, I really don't want to do it. I'd rather transition. So we was like, yo, let's just do this Queen of the Ring thing and shit. And he was like, yo, bet, then we're gonna get some females. We're gonna get them rocking. So okay, cool. We got the ladies and shit, and we did our first event. And our first event, the person that stayed with us the longest was E Hart. E Hart against Lady Trees and Duchess versus Flo.
Yep, yep,
And
yep.
then we kept
Shout
mixing
out
and
to
matching.
E-Hart.
We kept mixing and matching events with King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, mixing and matching. And the ladies just fared out better with the entertainment and the value of wanting to be seen more than King of the Ring. So King of the Ring just pretty much did its time, and we continued with Queen of the Ring and kept blowing up from there.
Great, great. So ultimately, it was you who said, we need to make a Queen of the Ring card.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Dope, dope. Yeah, man, I remember it vividly. I remember seeing the E-Hart battle with Lady Trees, how you know, oh low in the trap.
Mhm.
I'll never forget it. It was hilarious. So yeah, that was the battle. It was in the store, right? I remember that.
Right. The Trade House store for them. Yeah.
At this time, there wasn't URL yet, I believe. There was Smack, like it wasn't what you see today. It wasn't that just yet. obviously
Right.
it was there. They already had crazy big battles. Obviously, Smack, that whole thing was there, but the battle rap leagues you guys see right now, it wasn't as developed just yet. So this was very early stages. Previously, obviously the only battle rap females that were around were from Grind Time. Obviously that's where Gaddis was at, where QB was at, where I was at. Couple other girls, but they did have female battles regularly. There was almost a female battle on every card. But then Queen of the Ring came, and I felt like, oh shit, this is where now girls have a home. You know what I'm saying? It was a place girls can go and say, all right, well, this is their focus, and this is where we go. Right? This is where female battle rappers go. So Duchess was first on. E Hart was first on. Who did you bring on after that?
Well, let me just backtrack real quick to make a small detail. Well, Queen of the Ring, I envisioned uh to be something for the hood, for the girls, the Keishas and the Tanyas and all that from the projects and all that. They needed something. You understand? They need their own type of form of entertainment. URL did it with the dudes. I said, all right, call yo Veg, let's do it with the girls and shit. He's like, all right, yo, bet. All right, so now I got my inspiration from what's the irony of it all. I got my inspiration from Babs Bunny because years ago, before I even met Veg or anything and shit, I watched Making the Band. And when I seen Babs Bunny uh, kill two girls with one stone, so to speak, in a battle next to Puff, that gave me all the inspiration in the world to be like, yo, man, one day, man, you have to see females battling and shit. I would have never thought, you know what I'm saying, with the help of Vague, voila, it would come Queen of the Ring and shit. I also seen QB. When I seen QB battle, I was like, yo, that's it. That's it. That's how female battle rap should be. You know what I'm saying? Some hood shit, some shit like that from the underground and whatnot. Same thing with you. I felt the same way when I seen you versus QB battle. So anyway, um, after that, after E Hart battled Lady Trees and Dutch's Battle Flow, we put those battles out. We just started generating views. I'm a real stickler back then for views. I kept looking every 5 minutes to see if the views were growing. It went from 50 to 300, 500, 1,000, 2,000. I was like, yo, they really fuck with this female battle rap shit. I was like, yo, okay, ding, light bulb. I said, yo, Vay, we got to interject and do a
Yo,
co-ed card, male and female and whatnot. So not male versus female, but males and females on the same card. So we was the first to do that. And like I said, after those four ladies, Norma came after, Stargirl Lady Red came after, Rain came after, Shuni came after, uh, Jazz, Farah, Shayna, um, K Prophet. Can't forget K Prophet. The skies got to give it. You know what I'm saying? I'll never knock people out of history, whether I'm mad at them or not. Don't give a fuck. I keep people in the play. Tori Doe, um, Dimes, Pinky, girls that you haven't seen or won't probably see ever again, were actually in Queen of the Ring. Came after. So there you go. But we was up by the time E Hart came around. We was already up with King of the Ring, so it didn't matter. We was just making stars off the dudes alone. We was creating stars and shit, pushing them over the URL and just making them bigger and all that. So our claim to fame before Queen of the Ring was King of the Ring. You understand? Everybody wanted to come around us because we did King of the Ring. So when we did Queen of the Ring, everybody jumped at a chance. Well, not everybody, but the floor, they jumped at the chance to be like, "Oh, that's them from King of the Ring. I want to see what they trying to do." And that's what we did from there.
that's what I had out. You missed it. My fault. Um, cool. Yeah. So yes. So yeah, I remember King of the Ring, but King of the Ring definitely did not hit the way Queen of the Ring hit.
Of course not.
Yeah, yeah. It
Of course.
definitely it was the I feel like your claim to fame was definitely Queen of the Ring. That's kind of
No, but no, no. Let
in
me tell you something.
perspective. In
When I say
perspective,
claim to fame, I'm talking about the transition. If it wasn't for King of the Ring
then
being
there would
what
be
it
no Queen of the Ring.
was,
Yes.
the transition would have been as smooth as it was because we'd have been starting from dirt, mud. I mean, even though we did, but King of the Ring gave that Queen of the Ring the boost because it had the energy off of people coming. Because we had,
And
listen, what I'm telling you,
the
Fit,
concept, the ring concept.
Fit. That's what I'm saying. Go back to our old videos, even though our shit got took down because we got hacked a long time ago with King of the Ring. But look at some of our joints. We had Kayshawn, Rex, Conceited, Hollow, Goods coming out of King of the Ring event. We had King of the Ring when we had Bones Brigante versus Unconstant. That was King of the Ring. We had shit packed. We had places packed. Even though King of the Ring is not is the it defunct, we still had it lit. King of the
Hmm.
Ring had it lit before Queen of the Ring came around. That was our calling card. Yo, we from King of the Ring. Oh, y'all them King of the Ring niggas. Oh, we had fans off of that alone. You understand? Shout out to Queen of the Ring. We here. We still here. You know what I'm saying? Because of the work effort we put in. But if it wasn't for King of the Ring jump boosting, giving that booster to Queen of the Ring, we don't know where we'd probably been right now. That's what I'm just saying.
Right. Even the
Hey,
concept.
that's what I'm saying. Nobody at the end of it, no. People could say they grew with us, but the person that could really say they grew with us from Queen of the Ring day one and still here would be E Hart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah, she was the first person on Queen of the Ring. I mean,
Right.
I don't know if she battled before Queen of the Ring.
She probably battled, but off camera, and then she never did a camera joint.
Got you. Got you. Got you.
Queen of the
Got
Ring
you.
was her first camera ever battle.
Got you. So yeah, obviously there was some girls who started like Ehart was the, I would say she was kind of like the face to me. Well, to me when I first was introduced to Queen of the Ring, to honestly, I thought Duchess was the face of it,
Hmm. Well,
which is my first Queen of the Ring battle was against Duchess because I
right,
was like, oh, she's the queen
right.
bitch over there.
Right. Well, both serve different purposes, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Like E. Hart was looked at as the lyrical monster as that she was, and gave us that type of notoriety when it comes to Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? With Duchess, she had like you know what I'm saying like some star power and shit with her and stuff like that. A lot of people gravitated towards her because she had a look that was
Yeah.
recognizable almost all the time and stuff like that. So both of them played their purpose and coming into Queen of the Ring. But it just so happens Duchess don't really battle as much or if any at all and shit like that. E Hart stood in the game, you know what I'm saying, where she's the legend that she is, and she's still here. You know what I'm saying? Salute to her. But salute to Duchess too, because she played a big role in Queen of the Ring in the beginning of its infrastructure and got us to where we, you know what I'm saying, where we need to be step by step.
Right. 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 Nah. Yeah, man. It was good old days. I remember being in those events. In the fucking all the way in the Bronx. I used to
Yo,
dread that shit. I
let
spent
me
the
tell y'all
fucking Bronx. Damn.
yo, let me tell y'all the Misfit story. I've been hounding Misfit for fucking years on end. Yo, Misfit, when you coming to Queen Ring? Misfit, you don't belong here. When you gonna come to Queen Ring? Yo, I got you, bro. Yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. Yo, Misfit, stop that bullshit, man. Look what's happening, nigga.
Right,
Come to
right,
Queen of
right.
the Ring, it's gonna be over there. And she's like, yo, I got you, I got you. And then one day, voila, you say, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man, I'm gonna come over there, man. Shit better be right when I get over there.
Well, yo, the first time I hosted a battle before I battled there. I
Yes, you
I
did. Yes, you
hosted
did. The K
K
Prophet and Duchess.
Profit and Duchess, yeah.
Yeah,
And that's the first time I met Duchess, and I was like, all right, cool. So when I saw her beat Profit, I was like, all right, cool. I can fuck with this. You know what I mean? It seemed like a good vibe. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. It was good look. But obviously,
you came in with a name. You know what I'm saying? Like I definitely wanted to acquire your services because you was who you were before you got here. You feel what I'm saying? So I knew that would be a great addition to Queen of the Ring, bringing in some star power that was already out doing their thing and shit. You, QB, Gaddis, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth and shit like that. Like Hustle,
yeah, I
you
feel like
know,
all the pieces started to come together. I feel like
right,
just having different people come from different places too. You know what I mean? Just
right,
having representation from even when other people started coming from other states. You know what I mean? Then I
hmm,
was like, oh shit, QB from Connecticut, shit like that.
right,
That was cool. You know what I mean? But besides
right.
that, so obviously, you hold Queen of the Ring close, dear to your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So for you, where do you want to see Queen of the Ring? What is the future for Queen of the Ring? What is the end game?
Um, right now it's kind of a split. I just want to continue to brand and continue to grow new stars because that was always my pet peeve. It's growing new talent, finding them. I love developing talent. I think that's my biggest pet peeve I've ever done as far as being a league owner and shit like that. And when I say a split, that's one part. But the other part, I just want to see the ladies get paid. You know what I'm saying? The biggest bag that they can ever get. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal, is to help ladies get what they, you know what I'm saying, what they're asking for and stuff like that. So, I did that a little bit with the caffeine situation. Not a little bit, a lot of it. Like shit jumped from here to here. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So,
what do you feel is the main factor and the reason why women are so much underpaid over men?
because it's the day old saying of women being inferior to men, which is very, very stupid to say. But it's just unfortunate we live in these day and times that's still a caveman like, so to speak, as far as wages and shit like that. Now, y'all would probably say to me, well, what about you, nigga? You should pay him. It's not that
Well, yeah.
easy as it seems.
Well, yeah. So as a league owner, right? Wouldn't you
Hmm.
solely be not solely because there's other pieces of the puzzle, obviously, but wouldn't you have a big role in how women are being paid and what they're being paid?
Kind of, because I'm the one that can pay him if I'm able to. You
Correct.
understand what I'm saying? If
So,
I'm
what are the
able to
biggest
do that,
obstacles that you face to prevent you from doing so?
uh, fan participation as far as like packing in the building, uh, finding sponsors that want to deal with actual battle rap, which you know what I'm saying. Sometimes we get a bad rap, not Queen of the Ring per se, but just battle rap in general. Because this is the thing. The people that are considered culture roaches that's out of the battle rap business, they don't find it as lucrative as they want it to be involved in battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? Some people come in, if you see sponsors will come in, but they'll write it off on their taxes the next year to be like, okay, I did my Christian thing to do with battle rap. I'm out of here. I don't see myself making XY amount of dollars while I'm here. You understand what I'm saying? Some people come in with money just to get the fame. To be like, yo, look at me. I'm a big dude, big time dude. I got money. I'm gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Throw some money to these little battle rappers and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like sweat me, fuck with me. You know, some people come in with that type of perspective and
Hmm.
whatnot, but you'll know who's here and who's out. You know what I'm saying, for the long haul. So that's just pretty much it, man. To wrap it up in a nutshell, the female, like I said, I try to do with NHB. Obviously, was a part of it. I showed to the highest potential. Me, Babs, and Vague, we showed to the highest potential what women's battle rap could be if we just stick together and do what we do with NHB. NHB was probably the biggest crowd you ever seen for women's battle rap. We
But
packed the building just as big as probably what URL would have packed it.
yeah, I remember it was crazy. Urban Plaza, it was packed.
Hmm. Right.
Um, but you mentioned sponsors specifically don't want to deal with battle rap, but
Hmm.
it's been proven that battle rap has acquired huge sponsors time and time again with the URL. So what is what? So I wouldn't say that it's hard to get battle rap sponsors,
Hmm.
but there's a specific hurdle that Queen of the Ring specifically faces with sponsors. And why do
Well,
you think that is?
you got to remember, URL is the only one that's getting big sponsors like that. You got to understand it's URL. You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest platform in battle rap. You feel what I'm saying? Now, female battle rap, which is Queen of the Ring, which is the biggest platform, we're big, but you know what I'm saying? Are we big visually for people to feel like they want to invest in that because more eyeballs are going to be on their product? You understand? Some people won't invest off the fact that it's women's battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? I
But
would
what does
go
that
to
mean though? Like,
women's
so
battle rap. Women's battle rap meaning the interest. The interest is not as there as it is for male battle rap for certain sponsors. You understand what I'm saying? Because I would knock on many doors, begging and pleading, showing packages of what they can have, what they can get, and over this. You know what I'm saying? Giving them more than I even probably should have just for a sponsorship. You understand what I'm saying? And they'll probably be like, "Well, we'll probably get you on the next time," or they'll be like, no, and then go over here and work with the bigger league, which is probably a URL and whatnot. But I haven't seen any of the leagues get a sponsorship like a URL. You haven't, I haven't.
are
You
they
understand what I'm saying?
giving? I mean, I've seen
You seen homeboys funding something that people have a tight relationship with. That's not necessarily a sponsorship. That's a homeboy hookup. But when you talk about sponsorship, it's talking about the big dogs like the exclusive vodkas or the cigarellos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't give a fair assessment to go and be like, okay, we're funding your whole shit because it's a great platform and such, whatever. The reason why they'll sponsor the big dogs is understandable. It's because more eyes will be seen on a product messing with the big dogs. Plain and simple. So I had to show and prove that we could be big dogs too when we did Urban Plaza or BB Kings and stuff like that. So I would get sponsorships, but not as sponsorships probably like as big as I would want it to get, but I would get enough sponsors to cover the event and make sure everything is good.
Gotcha. Now, when you're reaching out to these sponsors, are you getting specific responses or are you getting just no's?
I'll get specific responses, which is a no, or I'll get a yo, we'll have your people call our people type of deal, or I'll get the foot will be dragging to so much to the point where this damn near the event is like damn near 2 weeks away. So I have to go do what I have to do to go make sure that the shit is paid for. You know what I'm saying? For me, Veg and Babs coming out of our own pockets and stuff like that. So what a lot of people don't understand is when they ask the question why, I'm not saying it should be self-explanatory, but I do say is, yo, y'all have to really look at it as what it is. Yeah, Queen of the Ring is very popular, but the ends don't justify it. Like when I say that, I'm saying the money doesn't equate to the popularity. The popularity is all the way up here, but the money is down here. You understand what I'm saying? And that's not about mismanagement or bad business or none of that per se. That's just having to be like, yo, we have to continue to find that audience and shit and build a bigger fan base to pack those rooms just as big as a URL does or any other male battle league.
Okay. So, for instance, like at this point, like through the years and especially now, I feel like women have proved to be just as, or if not, even more entertaining than the male battle rappers.
100%.
So at this
100%.
time, I do think that the eyes are on females, and people do want to see more female battles, and they want, you know, they want them to be up there. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So at this point where we are, wouldn't it be a better situation for women to be paid out as they pay out a Tay Rock or they pay out a Mook? Those are like my people of the day today.
Some, not all. Some, not all. Because I'm not going to disrespect what Mook and the Tay Rock did, putting in work all those years, blood, sweat, and tears. Because I've seen Tay Rock give it up. Like, he deserves to get what he gets. Same thing. Well, Mook, yeah, listen, man, Mook, you my guy. You know what I'm saying? You go, so I give it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't like that 2-on-2 shit that you did, but he deserves. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been there. But a lot of ladies have work to do to get to that level on those type of bags that you're acquiring to. Um, but there's a handful of girls that do deserve that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the plain God honest truth. I'm not gonna just stay here and be like, oh, you deserve a big bag because you're a female. You know what I'm saying? No, we're not gonna do that. And even if you're a dope female, you gotta climb that ladder. You gotta put in work. Your resume gotta speak for itself to say like, yo, she deserves that. She's been putting in work. She deserves that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about even if I say 2 or 3 battles, they'll be like, oh, but such and such only did 2 or 3. Listen, if those 2 or 3 battles were immaculate and they was game changing, then that person deserves that motherfucking bag. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're pushing the needle in battle rap, male or female. You dig what I'm saying? But I can't be like, yo, such and such to get just as much as Arsenal because she's a female. Even if she's a dope female, I gotta break it down on okay, why does she need this bag? Same thing with a dude, because I'm not gonna be biased towards a woman. I'm be like, okay, why is the dude getting this bag? I gotta break it down. You feel what I'm saying? So, not saying you per se, but people gotta watch who they equate their bags to be like, oh, you should get paid like a such and such. You should get paid by a such and such. Don't disrespect those dudes that put in that work. They've been here since 2008. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I've seen
no,
when.
not any disrespect to those dudes. Obviously, we know what Murder Mook has done for the culture in itself, But the same way we can build a mook around a URL culture, we can build heavy hitter females around the Queen of the Ring culture.
One hundred
So just
percent,
as you said
one hundred
earlier,
percent,
One
100%.
E Heart would be the equivalent.
I think at this point in time, I apologize cutting you off. This point in time in this quote unquote caffeine era and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Those few girls that I didn't mention, but those few girls that I probably have in my head that should get paid should be up there, getting paid. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
And
because
rightful and
wouldn't they
rightfully
be
so.
equivalent to the Tay Rocks and the Mooks of Queen of the Ring? Because they
Hmm.
were there to build it up, literally from the bottom.
Right, right, 100%. Now it's just on. Let's be quite honest. It's just on how the company that I'm dealing with value female battle rap. You
But
understand what I'm saying?
now the company you're dealing with has entered battle rap at the same moment as men and women. Wouldn't you
Well,
agree?
a year before. If you're talking about URL was a year before Queen of the Ring.
Okay.
They was in 2000. They came 2009. We came in 2010, like 7, 8 months after
Right. So
URL.
you would know more than anybody else the ins and the out of that, right? So
Hmm.
how they value battle rap, what do you feel caffeine wants most from this deal?
Want most from what deal? I don't want to assume. I want to kind of be
From
specific
from
on what you
um
mean.
from battle rap, right?
Okay.
They're doing business with URL, Queen of the Ring.
Hmm.
They've brought you
Hmm.
guys on. You guys have a partnership in some shape or form. What
Hmm.
do you feel caffeine wants mostly from battle rap?
Numbers,
No, numbers, right? All right.
numbers.
So if I'm correct, and just this is just being from someone who's watching, it
Hmm.
seems as if the viewership from URL and Queen of the Ring are pretty equivalent at this moment in time, especially with the Kings versus Queens events.
Right.
Right. So wouldn't they be those conversations be equal? Right?
Hmm.
How do we make a difference between what let's just Kings versus Queens. Let's just throw
Hmm.
what was the main event? Uh Sue Surf and 40 bars, right?
Hmm.
So
And the
how
other
do
one is
we
Tay Rock and Official
since
and Hustle and Averb.
right. So how do we say okay, Sue Surf is getting fucking 70K, 50K, and then the female will get I don't if the double digits at that. You know what I mean? A 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, or whatever. It's
Well, I could
just
tell you
not.
this.
It's like it's
I
yeons
feel
apart.
I feel where you're coming from. I feel where you're coming from, and I can tell you this. Um, for when the caffeine move that me and my partners made at Queen of the Ring to go over there and deal with those guys, the bag has been leaps and bounds from what we were able to give them at the point in time. The bag is definitely leaps and bounds, but is it there where we want it to be for those for these particular girls? No. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they deserve more. 100%. You
Right,
understand what I'm
but that's
saying?
the
So
thing
now,
though.
but hold on. This is the thing. No business, no business can be attained respectfully in public. You feel what I'm saying? So, with that said, I would tell you this: the fight is there. If hopefully these girls would know that me, Veg, and Babs is in the background fighting 100%. And the crazy thing is, we're the league. We don't even have to do, we're not required to do the fighting for our artist bag and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They negotiate with us, we negotiate with them, or wherever the negotiating lands. You know what I'm saying? That's not our job to do that, but we do it on the strength of knowing that we have a relationship with these artists and we want them to win. There's a different fight here. It's just not okay, artist league relations. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, let's get women in power. Let's get women a better equal paying system to their equal value of their work on what they do, on what we feel is right. You know what I'm saying? The Misfits, the Jazzes, the 40 Bars, the E Hearts, the Hustles, the Couture, the Officials, so on and so forth. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the big baggers to me that they should be getting the 20,000s, the 50 going up or whatever. If you know what I'm saying, I really don't like putting numbers on things, but I'm just suggesting like these are the things I want to see before I pass.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
And look and
clearly,
not for nothing, we're almost there. We're
but
almost
clearly, we
there.
know what you want out of it, right? Because you said it
Hmm.
a billion times throughout your entire existence
Did,
with
did
Queen
your
of the
eyes
Ring.
just roll? Did your eyes just roll?
Yeah, that's why. Like we've heard it, right? We know. We like. There's no doubt in any viewer right now that you want it to get there, right?
Hmm.
Um, but when you said you made a comment, you said the negotiation of the prices, specifically, you said we're not here to do that. So if you don't do the negotiations, then who does?
No. When I say we're not here to do that, I'm talking about. Uh, Let me be more specific. Queen of the Ring. Sometimes we function as managers between the company parties. You feel what I'm saying? Like we're just the league. You know what I'm saying? We ask you your price, and if we could do it, then there you go. If we can't, we'd be like, can't do it. Catch you next time. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm dealing with, say, a caffeine or URL, you understand what that doesn't know the profile of say a certain battle rapper, I would probably be like, yo, man, this person put in crazy work. They've been doing Queenie Ray. Look, break it up. Look, man, they got a million something views here. They got 500K here. They did this battle. They did this event. You understand what I'm saying? Just pretty much verbally specifying what they value should be. You know what I'm saying? If they don't see it in their eyes, I see it. But I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just elaborating on how great this artist is and should be getting paid. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that behind the scenes. That's how we function sometimes. You understand? So it's like being a liaison, an artist liaisons from saying speaking from an artist to a label that you work with on what the value should be and what this person quote unquote should get paid if that.
Okay, so back to what we were saying before, because I know a lot of the conversation in the past with women not getting paid enough came down to viewership and people down in the building. But now that viewership is equal, the pay still not equal. So that's the hurdle that we're trying to understand. Even as artists, as just anyone in the game, and me, obviously, I'm always going to be on the side of the rapper and just want to understand, also understanding the business aspect of it too as a business owner, right? Because I know things cost, there's expenses and there's profit and there's things like that. So understanding that part of it, the the negotiations are not done by you, but you said sometimes you work as managers, right?
Mhm.
Where you do the
I mean, yeah,
negotiation for the
sometimes I do
artist.
negotiations. Yeah, but let me tell you this. I'm gonna just beat you right there. I understand where you're coming from, but most of the time, you say the viewership is on zero now because there's no YouTube views to equate anything. I understand where you're coming from with that,
Well,
but you
no,
gotta
but
also,
there is
but you
views
gotta,
you can. There's caffeine views, which are there's people watching. There's analytics for
right,
that. That's
right.
there.
But there's not say individual analytics. Whereas each battle plays on YouTube. There's only two people to specify. Okay, that battler is trash, but this battler is fire. So those views right there is coming for that battler. You
Right,
feel what I'm saying? Right now, what we're going off on, if it's not views per se, it's popularity. You
right,
understand what I'm saying?
right.
Because they'll see things spike if a certain person is on the camera at that point in time.
Correct,
Thus you'll see a Sue Surf commentating because he
correct,
has a big fan base that wants to see him yappity yap and talk crazy. You feel
right,
what I'm saying?
correct.
You're always going to see an Arsenal book. Arsenal is an international battle rapper. You know what I'm saying? He's all over the world. Same thing as the DNA. As much as people probably say, "Oh, like DNA, I'll get the fuck them." DNA is an international battle rapper. He is very popular, whether you like him or not. Geechee Gotti. Same thing as a 40 bars. Same thing as a jazz. Same thing as official. Same thing as a misfit. Same, you know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. You feel me? So don't let's not negate the fact that I don't want this to be a sob story for women. Those names I aforementioned get bigger bags than a lot of dudes on URL. You understand what I'm saying? So it's Rome wasn't built in a day. I love to use that cliche, and it's bits and pieces, little by little. We'll get there. You understand? It's just that happens that who's in there in the fight to get you there. You understand what I'm saying? I've done heard before I even want to go any further. I've heard that you know. Let's keep it honest. I seen the clip. Queen of the Ring don't make stars, which is bullshit. Back then, we made stars, which I said we jumped off of King of the Ring, who made we made me and Vega made stars there, which the Queen of the Ring with me, Vega, and Babs. You know what I'm saying? Made stars. Now
Well, some
I equate.
examples, right? So give them some examples of some of the stars you made.
Well, okay. Let's just say this. Nobody owes anybody anything, and I don't really want to use the word made because it's too much of a strong word. But I'm gonna tell
Well,
you
no, you
this.
did though. You said
I,
Queen of
I,
the Ring made
but
stars.
I'm gonna tell you this because a lot of people take shit and run with it. But
No,
what I will say, no, no, what I
like
will
you
say is
did.
this.
You ran with the
No,
clip.
okay,
So
okay, but listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong.
yeah.
No cap, right? Tell me if I'm capping. I put my blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? What for a lot of people who don't see, I edited those battles. I made the calls. I found the artists. You know what I'm saying? I did the promotion and marketing. I did a lot of leg work, foot running in these streets to make sure these girls be more popular day by day. You understand what I'm saying? So that takes a lot of work. You understand? Like a lot of people keep forgetting the league owner. League owner is so easy to forget because the star of the show actually is supposed to be a quote unquote battle rapper. I'm not trying to be a star, but what I'm saying is my credit and my hard work, it won't be denounced, you know what I'm saying, by a person saying, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I mean just for the viewers, the clip he's talking about is a clip when I interviewed Shayna Ashley, where I'm not sure, but what you got from it was Queen of the Ring don't make stars,
Hmm.
but to negate that, right? If Queen of the Ring did make stars, then it would make sense for all right, cool. Now you could just shut that up right now. Which
Hmm.
stars did Queen of the Ring make?
We had Farrah, we had Shayna, we had Shuni, we had Norma Bates, E Hart, Duchess, uh, K Prophet, C3, 40 bars. Um, well, 40 came from Grind Time, you know what I'm saying? She had a name too when she came in. Um, I even supercharged the profiles of a QB, a Misfit, uh, 40 bars. You know what I'm saying? Then we had Precise, Chrissy Yamaguchi. I even worked with Hustle, which had no part in as far as not being a part of Queen of the Ring, as far as me finding her and shit like that. But I was, you know what I'm saying, very involved in her career
Well,
growing. Like I helped
here's
put
the
her,
thing,
her
right?
I helped her and E Hart together,
You
and
have
that
to
made E
be
Hart the big star.
you have to be a running machine to make someone. That's just my opinion, right? So like I believe the conversation me and Shayna was having was that she grew with Queen of the Ring, right?
Right.
Now, a Queen of the Ring wasn't established yet to give her a name, right? So at hand in hand, I do feel like it was a work together situation.
We wasn't established enough.
No,
You don't think so? You really don't think
absolutely
so?
not.
Okay. Okay.
I think the first bar I said was I get more views than Queen of the Ring, period, when I first got there.
That's your bar. That's your narrative. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell
that
you something.
that
Let me tell.
was
Hold on.
that
No,
was
no,
the
no. We
thing.
not. But
So
we're
it
gonna. We're
was
not. We're
it
not gonna
was
do this. But
new.
hold on. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. And battle rap is subjective and narratives. You understand what I'm saying? Now, my narrative is
It's
we
not
were popular.
narrative.
No, listen. My narrative, my story is we were popular by that time already. We were getting views, whether the views you don't feel like is equate to what you done in grind time. We
It
were
was just
popular.
starting. It was just
But listen,
starting.
even though we listen, even though you're just starting, you're still getting popular. You're still being who you are. You
Which
know what
is
I'm saying?
why I
We was,
think it was
but let me finish. Let me finish. King of the
a
Ring trans over to
collection.
Queen.
That's why I think
Listen,
it
what I'm
was a
trying to say.
collection.
Listen. I'm never gonna take away from what those ladies
Yeah,
contribute
they did
in
contribute a
Queen of the
whole
Ring.
lot.
Okay, okay, and I always make uh, the uh the metaphor of or excuse me the similarity of Wu Tang saying yo we all was like Wu Tang growing up. getting popular and getting big and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, oh, they were little niggas and we was the big dogs and shit like that. Nah. You understand what I'm saying? But yes, we helped make them into stars.
I
Def
think it
Jam,
was a joint effort. Yeah,
no,
hell yeah.
Hold on, Def
Cause you
Jam
gave them the
just started.
platform.
Exactly, but Def Jam just started. They had LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, so on and so forth, and helped make them into stars through their hard work and hard effort. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
thing is, what you need to understand, the fans of my dumb advice, and understand, you'll never really see me ever disrespect any woman artist. Why they can't show that same love? You know what I'm saying? Because the energy be different. Everybody want to look self-made. Everybody look like they want to do it themselves. Nah, the proper terminology is, yo, not for nothing. If it wasn't for Queen of the Ring, you know what I'm saying? And me putting in work in there and shit like that, we wouldn't be the niggas who we are, X, Y, Z, such and such, whatever, whatever.
I think most
You know what I'm
people
saying?
do acknowledge that um like where would they have been seen? You know what I'm saying? I think most people do acknowledge, yo. I mean, I can't speak for most people, so I'm not gonna do it. But
This is the most fairest this is the most fairest assessment, Misfit. If it wasn't for those ladies doing what they do on my platform, the platform wouldn't be as crazy as it was because we'd have had some doo-doo shitty ass battle rappers. But if it wasn't for Vague, Babs, and Debo putting in the work and making that platform happen and finding the theme of just the ring and all that shit, all that coincide, then these ladies wouldn't be the ladies who they are now. If I would have just sat back and said to myself, look at me, Misfit, yo man, we should do a female battle rap and shit. Vague, like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd be like, you know what? Nah, fuck that shit. I don't want to do that shit. Let's just do King of the Ring and shit. That shit is too much work.
yeah, but
Where would
like
everybody be at?
clearly, right? I think you get the credit for establishing the league, right? As you should, right? Because no one put that together. You made this league and you made it possible for women to display their talent on your platform. You
But you
get
can't.
that.
But Misfit. You can't do that though. You
Do
can't say
what?
I've made the league and what you call. I also found the artists. I had to get off my ass and find them. They didn't
Yeah.
just say, "Oh, league," and everybody come to me. Nobody listen to me. Nobody wanted to battle. No females wanted to battle. None of that. You understand what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Nobody. Listen.
What do you mean females didn't want to
When,
battle?
when,
Because
let me tell you.
I could have
When after the
sworn I was a female
hold,
battle rapper that said I'm battle
I'm
rapping.
okay, but you're not listening.
Well, I
I
ain't
couldn't
listening.
at that point in time. I couldn't get a Misfit. She was already on grind time. I had to get my own battle rappers.
Right.
Only
And
had four. Only listen. Let me finish. Only had four at that time. Two only really went to battle. That was Ehart and Duchess. Everybody else just pretty much didn't really want to battle too much. I had to find battle rappers, call them, and make them want to battle, and convince them 100 times over multiple phone calls. Please, I think you're gonna be fire. Trust me, do it. You're gonna look great. Trust me, it's gonna be fire. The only person that was 1, 2, 3 wanted to come and do their numbers in the very beginning was Norma Bates. Everybody else I had to drag, bring over. Come on, battle, and they just eventually did it and found out it was dope. You understand? I'm not taking nothing away from none of those girls. They are the stars. Listen, they had to make themselves into stars as well. I ain't solely puppeteer their situations, write their bars and all that shit. No. But my hard work that I put in to bring the platform into everybody's eyes helped make that situation happen. I was more intricate than you would want to think in a lot of these battle rappers situations, lives period. Nigga, I would go to people's houses. I would have relationships as far as like making sure they were good with this, that, and the third, with their kids. Do this, do that. Like I really put my foot in it to make this company grow. And that's the thing I get insulted every now and then is that they don't want to tell that story.
all right, I think it's very. It's not fair to say they. It's not fair to say, and kind of
Not all of
general.
them.
It's not fair to
Not all of them, but some of
generalize,
them.
right?
No, no, not
I
all
would
of them, but
say,
some of them.
right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'm gonna keep it a buck. When you speak, it sounds like you're talking about specific things. It does,
Hmm.
but then it's like if you're not gonna disclose those specific things, then we can't get to the real facts. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's specific things, because I feel like a lot of times you feel like you don't get enough credit. That's how you come off. Because, like it, even little things like tweets like, yo, y'all not gonna mention Debo or Queen of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like
Mm-hmm.
you sometimes feel like, yo, people just not appreciating you, and that's what I'm getting from this
You know
conversation.
what?
Like you
You
don't
know what
feel
I come off.
appreciated
You know
enough.
what I come off as. Sometimes this is my real stick with it. I feel like they don't respect women's battle rap enough to respect what I do. You understand what I'm? And I hate that because
What you
I think
mean?
women's battle rap is way better than male battle rap. It's just you know what I'm saying. It's just
As
the
I think
world
all
hasn't.
the women do.
Yeah. And I just think the world haven't caught up yet. It has no fault to Queen of the Ring. I'm doing my job. You understand what I'm saying? I just think the world haven't caught up yet. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm doing legendary shit with my partners. It's just that people are gonna say, "Oh man, because she's a such and such." You know what I'm saying? She getting ghost written for. Oh, such and such keeps showing her ass and such whatever. Like women don't get the respect that they deserve. I feel like women should get way more respect than they deserve. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't get that. And sometimes no, let's keep it 100. Sometimes it could probably be. Listen, you can't tell a woman what to do with their body. That's none of your business. You understand what I'm saying? They do what the hell they want to fucking do. Just
Hmm.
respect their pen, because some of these guys do lucrative. Excuse me. Some of these guys do crazy shit that you can't explain your damn self. You feel what I'm saying? So what does it matter if a female wants to show what the hell she's doing in her off time and all that? That's none of nobody's business. So I think sometimes in the battle rap world they degrade women because they do certain things like that have none of their business, and put female battle rap down here when it actually be up here. You understand what I'm saying? Which is people in their minds put it down here, so it gives other companies to say, "Oh well, your value is such and such. You shouldn't get paid by such and such." You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say me all the time because I want the people to see me fighting for these ladies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I don't know if I call it the power you. It's kind of the irony of it is like I'm fighting, but I got some girls which I can't mention. That's not good business to me. Would go against the shit that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And would tell
So
these tall ass tales
how?
that's not even fucking
So
true.
okay, so that's a good point. So specifically, how are people doing that?
Okay, let's just say you get into a beef with Debo or whatever beef, and something that could be handled behind the scenes. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? You'll be the first to correct me and shut me the fuck up. Can women be catty? Can they be petty sometimes? Just like men,
Just
but
like men,
do women?
right?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But women go off with emotions a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing because sometimes women could be probably more truthful. No, I can't
Debo,
say that.
you
It's more
go off
truthful
on
than that.
emotions a lot.
I do.
Yeah,
But
you're an
let me ask you a
emotional
question. But
guy.
let me ask you a question though, Ms.Fit. Me and you get into fights every now and then, right? Keep it a
Yeah.
100.
Mm.
Do you see me going on emotions with your name out your mouth in public?
Cause I got guns and shit, Debo.
That's a fact.
You know
And
what
I
I
don't
mean?
want no problems. No problems.
Nah,
But
I mean
honestly,
every time. But have you ever seen me bash you on the internet?
no. That's the crazy thing. That's the relationship that me and you got. I would
I
love more
bash you
more of that.
text messages via phone call.
Fake publicly in my face, like not publicly out there, but I'm talking about when you see
But
me,
to
yo boy.
you, yeah.
You be like, yo boy, what's really good with that? I'll be like, oh shit, Misfit, yo, this is boom, 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 boom.
Because
If
as
I if
people, you
if I
should
if I
discuss your
if
issues with the people.
But listen. I gotta. If I can't take away from it, if I can do this, I gotta give shout outs to the people. Okay, it can't just be you. Shout out
Well,
to
yeah.
the 40. Shout out to the 40 bars that do the same shit you do.
But the
Shout out to
question,
the
the,
couture.
the, the
Shout out to the.
question,
Hold on, let me
I
finish.
don't want
Hold
to
on,
get
let me
away from the
finish. Shout
question
out
because
to.
you do that a lot. You do that a lot.
Okay.
Answer the question, then you can move on to whatever. Because you go around shit too much. Too many circles, dear. Well, let's get to it. This is my dumb advice. We ask questions, you answer it, move on. I said, what are the specific things that people are doing to hinder that? You say you're trying to build it, you're trying to get it up there, and people keep doing things to interfere with that. Now, who are those people and what are the specific things that they are doing? So
Nah,
maybe
what
they
they got?
don't even know
What?
that they're doing it. Maybe
Yeah,
this
yeah,
can
and
stop it.
yeah. Yeah, listen, that that's something that's just pretty much messy. I'm not gonna do that in public. But what I will tell you is this: I do have those conversations behind the scenes with these people. Some people just
So then,
continue to
can you
do
at
that and
least
don't
be
know any better.
general? Like, what are the specific actions that are being taken
Like
place to
like
hinder female
like
battle rap? Because you're
yeah,
making a big
yeah, like them.
statement. You're saying
Okay, like
somebody is
I'm telling you.
intentionally hurting female battle rap. So that affects me. That affects every female battle rapper.
Mhm.
So I think it's
Okay,
important to identify it.
like denouncing the place where you made your hits at. You feel what I'm saying? Like image is everything. If you're denouncing the place that you come from and you're a big star, then that makes people not want to see where you come from. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't have no other place to go. You rather stay home. Stop dissing your home. This is where you at. If there's any energy that you have for say me or my partners, do what Misfit do. Shoot a text message, make a phone call, see me when you see me in traffic, and then state what you gotta. The public, I say wild and crazy shit. 100%. I be saying the kooky, the craziest shit, boy. The only thing is, you don't see me saying it about people that I fuck with. You feel what I'm saying? Plain and simple. Why can't it be more plain and simple than that, my nigga?
I don't know. I mean, so all right. So you're basically saying people who say anything negative about Queen of the Ring is pushing female battle rap backwards.
That's a good way to put it, but no, not people that saying something. People that come from Queen of the Ring
Mm-hmm.
that's saying something bad about Queen of the Ring is just pretty much showing the world that we ain't the togetherness that you know what I'm saying. People, because not only do you hurt yourself, you're hurting other, you know what I'm saying, people that either want to come here and or fans that want to have eyes on where you come from per se. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to make it more of a me thing, but I do want to make it a thing to whereas if we're gonna do this together, let's do this together and let's have principles about this. You know what I'm saying?
Well, all right. Let's get into some stuff, right? Because a lot of there's been like over time. I feel like a lot of times people have specific quarrel with you specifically and not Queen of the
Oh, here
Ring,
we go. Here we go.
right? No.
Yeah.
So what is it about Deebo that people feel like it's a specific? Because I never hear. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is my dumb advice. Nobody says nothing about Babs. Nobody says nothing about Vague. It's always Deebo.
Cause
Now,
you know why?
why?
Because I keep Veg and Babs out the frying pan, and I pretty much take accountability for all that shit myself. They're the owners, but they're the hosts as well. You don't want to be sitting next to the host while you rapping mad as shit at the fucking host. It's gonna throw your energy off. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'll take on those problems.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
So
So
where do you
well,
think those problems surface from? Because a lot of it is quote unquote the conversation or the narrative that people try to run with is bad business, right? Deebo does bad business. He messed up here. He messed up there. So like, what do you say to that? Like when people are having bad experiences with you personally, they take it out on the entire Queen of the Ring or the brand, right?
okay.
So I think that's the misconception, if anything, because like if people have a bad experience with you, then they're like, man, fuck Queen of the Ring. I had a bad experience with Deebo, right?
Right.
So how do we decrease the bad experiences so you could create a company that's in complete progress and cutting out the bullshit? You know what I'm saying? How do you
Okay.
do
Number
that?
one.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, number one, knock it the fuck off. Every league has bad experiences. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Hold on, let me finish.
Yeah,
Every
I'm
league has
shit.
hold on.
Agree.
Every league has bad experiences. It's just on that specific person. Because some league will have artists will have a bad experience with the entire league or a specific person. Now you hear specific other people they have instances with. Now we're talking about Queen Ring. Obviously, we're talking about me. Now when I said you, uh, as far as bad experiences, bad business, everybody gets paid, my nigga. Ain't no one person I owe money to. Not one artist on Queen of Ring do I owe money to. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody gets what they asked for. That's number one. So where's the bad business there? There's never been that situation. Now, when you're talking about bad business, you're probably talking about something personal. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about probably something or the aggressive energy that I'll come with and shit, or something you
Yeah,
might not
so
like
what is it?
that
You're
I said.
correct. So what
You understand what
is
I'm saying?
the
So
beef?
if we
Like,
if we're talking person, you got to remember. Let's put this in perspective. When I pulled up in the game, I treated everybody as far as in Queen of the Ring, like they my kids or they my nieces and shit like that. There's personal relationships there. When shit go left, people are gonna take it personal to the fact, to you know what I'm saying, where they're gonna feel like the personal is gonna spill over to the business, and the best way to hurt Debo is to say fuck Queen of the Ring, or I ain't fucking with Queen of the Ring because Debo such and such. They feel like okay, that'll be the thing to get to him and shit, because they not gonna what they gonna do, beat me up? You understand what I'm saying? Like what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? So what's the best way to get at me? Is this to slander my name or say something crazy? But yet and still, the people that would do that, if that, they're back at Queen of the Ring. Because why? Not because they saying they need us or anything. Those relationships be mended over a phone call or a misunderstanding that's rectified the next couple of weeks or the same damn day. Understand what I'm saying? So I can't take back what they said in public, but lo and behold, you're gonna see that same person that said, "Oh, fuck Queen of the Ring and Debo and such and such, whatever, 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 whatever," on the next damn card. So what does that say about them? If it's fuck Queen of the Ring, you should have been fuck Queen of the Ring forever. Don't come back. Don't fuck with these niggas ever again.
agreed. I agree with
I, you
that.
know what I'm saying? I live a public life when it comes to this battle rap thing. I can't hide and close doors to try to make people be like, don't say that about such and such. I just wish they wouldn't say it. I wish they'd think before they
But
act. You
also,
understand what I'm saying?
you mentioned something that's a good point. You mentioned you said people are like your family and you deal with them like they're your kids and things like that. And I think that's the problem. I think they're not your kids. You're paying these artists for a job, and I think that separation needs to happen. I think the fact that you are treating this like they're your children, they're your kids, that's not what this is. If this is a business, you have to run it like a business. Because often at times, this is why things kind of get misconstrued. Because, like, what would happen is it's like, hey, yo, we cool, do me this favor and do this battle for $2, right? I'm just saying that because it comes off like a friendly. Hey, you might like my daughter. I'm like your dad. Do me this solid. But then something goes wrong, and it's like you fucking up the business. But you can't pick and choose when you want it to be family and when you want it to be business. So I feel like in order for the business to grow, you have to wholeheartedly treat it like a business, and it will function more like a business. It would be more professional. It would be less bullshit too. It'd be less like catty dumb shit in the background. And it'd probably be less bitches coming at you personally. Cause they shouldn't be coming at you like publicly like that. If
They're not
if you
bitches.
treated it like a business, they wouldn't
They're
feel
not bitches.
comfortable
Misfit.
talking to you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The
Okay.
same way I'm somebody's boss. No way in hell my employee is gonna talk to me crazy. Bitch, if it ain't for me, you won't get paid. You're fired. You understand? Because I treat my shit like a business. Now, you're my employee. You work for me. Therefore, if you want to continue to get booked, you're going to continue to be respectful. You're going to continue to do what you're told. And you're going to continue to do what you're contracted to do. Like, here's a contract. I'm paying you to do this. You have to come do the job and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? And we as a people can grow. At the same time, female battle rap will grow, which will help the female battle rapper because she could continue to get booked. But it will also help the business because then the business will continue to have events and make profits. So I think the biggest hurdle with Queen of the Ring is that family thing that you got going on with some of your artists. I think you should separate that completely and make it a business. Like, you know what I mean? Beasley out here chopping it up with bitches. Like he's like, you know what I mean? He's pretty much not arguing with bitches on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? They not going back and forth on Twitter. You won't see that in public eye. You know what I mean? And I think when fans get into it and shit like that, it gets mixy. Like there be Facebook chats that know Queen of the Ring business. It's not a good vibe. You know what I
That's
mean?
not that part. That part is not my fault, though. This is the thing. I understand wholeheartedly what you're saying, but hold on, let me just answer that because there's a couple of questions that you asked. I gotta just get to. As far as the family thing, quote unquote, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When we started Queen of the Ring, pretty much we had nothing. Everybody was just built on relationships and everybody calling each other and kicking it with each other. That
Yeah.
made the family vibe that we had in the beginning, and it just continued to roll on that. So when it was two, there was four. When it was four, there was six. You know what I'm saying? So the more people I kept being in contact with or working with or creating a vibe with, I found that more people were dependent on me every other day. So I'm one man running around helping this person, that person, this person, that person, and they want to feel like they want to continue that relationship because I'm always there and capable of helping any specific person on any given day. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying? You just can't go to cold turkey on a relationship like that. And I understand that where
Cold turkey.
I could I, I could understand where you say, you know what I'm saying, you gotta separate the business from the what you call it. But us as blacks and Latinos and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, we're very personable, we're very like, you know what I'm saying, community inspired. So I say all that to say that when our come up was coming up and shit like that, we was just all there for each other and shit like that. Even I was there, and some people was there for me. I'm not gonna be like it's a one sided thing. So you know where everything got fucked up at to keep it 100 is when the money came into play. Because none of this shit was a problem when there was no money to be given out. You understand what I'm saying? So when everybody was becoming big stars and bigging up their profiles and Queen of the Ring was getting bigger, you know what I'm saying? The money came into play. And I'm not saying money as far as like, oh, niggas was trying to fucking shit and running off with the money and shit. Nobody was doing that in Queen of the Ring as far as me Breaking Bad. What it was is who want to get more money? Who's getting more than that person? Oh, you got this? I better get this. If I don't get this, I ain't battling. Oh, you fuck that. You like her better than me, and you favoring her. She getting more money. Like all that. They'll get on phone calls.
Cause it's
Yo,
personal.
why this is
Cause it's
happening?
personal.
What's going on here? But not so much personal. You know what I'm saying? It deals with money. You know what else too? I'm gonna keep it solely 100.
I'm telling you,
Little
my
by little,
employees don't
no,
be
no, no,
pressing me
no,
about
no,
what
no,
my
no,
other
no.
employee getting.
You got you, but you it's the workforce, but it's the same element. You got to understand also around that time when the money came around. Guess what? This was high school. The URL dudes, or I'm not even saying URL. Let me just exit that. The battle rap dudes started getting in the ears of the women in battle rap. Oh, Debo ain't such and such. Oh, fuck that. You should be doing this. Oh, you big this. You should get this. And he bugging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So I learned that a long time ago. Like, yo,
Right, right. Well,
motherfuckers was in my mix trying to destroy pretty much the environment that I created. I can't control everything. So I had to come to the understanding that as a comfort zone I wanted to make for the ladies to win, the more bigger it gets, the more people that's gonna come around to fuck that up. You understand what I'm saying? So where I wanted to make the certain girls on a certain event equal value, one person might be like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to be equal as her. I want more money than her. I'm bigger than her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning as we go along what to do and what not to do. So what you're seeing, to sum it all up, is trial and error in front of the public eye.
right,
We was really the reality show in battle rap. You
right,
understand what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Because we was Queen. Respectfully to URL, they was URL. They came in, they was the big dogs. Queen of the Ring was from the super mud with nobody, no big star, no nothing from the mud. People was just, if you ever seen the Truman Show, where you know with Jim Carrey, when people just the cameras was just watching him live
yeah.
his life, the cameras was watching all of us live our lives and watching our successes, watching our fuck ups, watching our fights, watching who's saying what to whom, all that was played out in the public eye.
Yeah.
You
So
understand what I'm saying? So
basically,
I
people are
understand what you
seeing
say.
trial and error.
Right. So as far as saying personal, no, you're right. It shouldn't have been that. It's supposed to be a business. Fuck all that. But like I said, this wasn't about money. In the beginning, this was about us making it and being something, you know what I'm saying, from scratch and shit and showing the world that women's battle rap can be big. So we had our own fight and we stuck together. And that sticking together created conversations and relationships. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing you can do about that, really,
Right.
and shit like that. So I pretty much stuck my chest out to be the bulletproof shield, taking all the shots to saying, yo, Queen of the Ring is in the building. Anybody say anything crazy, you get knocked the fuck out. What's up? I'm at a King of the Dot event. Yo, Queen of the Ring is in the building. Anybody say anything, niggas get knocked the fuck out. I'm at an RBE event. Yo, Queen of the Ring is in the building. Anybody say anything, niggas get knocked the fuck out. The URL event, same thing. Repetitive, over and over and over, letting people know, yo, you mess with my ladies, I'm coming for you. Or mess with the ladies. I don't want to say my ladies, but you know what I mean.
So
So
something else
ain't nothing I could do with that.
I wanted to discuss with you. It's pretty much like it seems as if based on perspective and based on what other Queen of the Ring artists say, is that obviously we know one thing about Deebo. We know he wants what's best for female battle rap. You will agree,
Hmm.
right? You care more about
Yeah,
the
sometimes, never sign never. Yeah,
you
yeah, I
care
agree. Go ahead, yeah,
you care more about the artist than anything. So
right.
in that perspective, why does it seem to be an issue when females battle in other leagues? It seems as if that's kind of like taboo, or like that like it's not even just you, it's other leagues as well, where they feel like when their talent go to other platforms, which would give them more notoriety, which would give them more popularity, which will ultimately lift female battle rap. Why is that something that is an issue, and how do we get away from that? Like how do we keep in good terms with Queen of the Ring and Deebo, but also exploring other options?
Um, well, uh, that's an all over the place answer. Like I said in the beginning, I gotta tell the story. I'm trying to make a long story short. In the beginning, I wasn't really no. In the beginning, nobody wanted a Queen of the Ring artist because we were just coming up. Nobody was popular yet. You feel what I'm saying? So we was all into ourselves, all inclusive and shit like that. Once everybody started getting popular, I could, like I said, equate it to Wu Tang. Now we got to get a Method Man solo album, Raekwon and Ghost solo album, You God, Inspector Deck, the Genius solo album and shit like that. Everybody wanted a piece of what we was doing in Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, my infamous fights with Norbs, coming in my backyard, trying to make shit, what I'm saying, advantageous for himself and his brand and shit. And I wasn't for it and shit like that. So it's not the fact that I don't want girls going from Queen of the Ring to battle other places. You got to remember, I'm still a businessman at the end of the day, and I even have to understand that. So it's not that much battle rapping for women to go around. You know what I'm saying? I want my brand, which is Queen of the Ring, to have the best female battles. You know what I'm saying? That might not be the idea for the battle rapper. The battle rapper's like, man, fuck that. I want to be on the best situation possible. If there's a Cassidy and such battling, I want to be on that card. You know what I'm saying? Which rightfully so. They thinking about themselves. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? They're their own brand.
wouldn't that be in best interest of Queen of the Ring and not best interest of the female battle rapper? To keep them from, to hinder them from rapping on platforms like URL that is much bigger than a Queen of the Ring platform, than
Um, number
obviously
one,
you know
number one. Nobody's bigger than my platform. That's number one. Number two, I don't hinder
Queen
nobody
of the Ring
to.
URL is bigger than Queen of the Ring.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Knock it off. In my mind, in my
We're
world,
talking numbers because this is what y'all talk about when y'all want to pay people. We talk about viewership, uh, entrance fees, packing the building. URL packs the building. So ultimately, it would be better for the female artists to rap on
no, we
URL,
we
but you
we we,
kind of be
we,
blocking those battles.
we who
You.
when?
So basically, again, I will say in the most political form,
Yeah,
it's
you do
it
that.
it
I
is
would like to know.
it has been proven time and time again. Many female battle rappers from Queen of the Ring have tried to battle at URL, and it was prevented or stopped by Queen of the Ring because you wanted the battle for your platform. Which you just said, at the end of the day, you're a businessman and you want the best girl battles coming from your
Hmm.
platform, which makes
Hmm.
sense from a business standpoint, as I
Hmm.
would want. I said, hey,
Hmm.
if I want the Queen of the Ring battle, if I want the best female battle league, I want the best battles here. But ultimately, if your number one goal is for female battle rappers to prosper, which you emphasize so much every time. That wouldn't be the case when you prevent females from battling on Queen of the Ring. I mean, when you
Okay.
prevent them from battling on URL.
Okay. Um, I don't remember or nor did I block a battle from Queen of the Ring to URL. Me and Beasley, which are who I deal with the most, have a good working environment, good working relation, and an understanding. You understand what I'm saying? So anybody that says that, as far as a woman from Queen of the Ring, to say Debo blocked this and shit, that's cap. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give me a specific situation. I'll give you a specific answer on what actually fundamentally
So,
happened. You understand what I'm saying? So I could tell you this. Um,
so
Beasley
specific
won't.
battles.
Hold on, Pete. I'll tell you this. Beasley won't try to take away my energy. And if I had something hooked up before he had, or if anything, he would call me and be like, "Yo, who you have over there that you could bring over here and shit like that," which I've had done numerous times. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, now I feel
So
like you guys have a better partnership, but previous,
no,
well, you're
no.
having.
Previously, we had a better one back then too. The only thing that was fucking it up was Norbs getting in the way of doing shit that I asked him not to fuck to do.
So there's never been a time where a Queen of the Ring artist or a girl who has battled on Queen of the Ring in the past was going to take a battle on URL, and you was like, "Hey, I want this on my platform, not yours."
No, I can't remember unless you're gonna remind me. The only battle
You're
I've
pleading the
actually
fifth.
no, the only battle actually required that URL was supposed to do that they didn't do that I got was QB and Hustle,
I
100%.
I recall
And I
that,
call and I called Beasley and I said, "Yo, listen, I'm not trying to take your battle, fam, but the such and such and such and such." He said, "Yo, Debo, man, don't worry about that shit, man. Rock with that battle. The energy is over there already. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come and support." And I said, "All right, cool." And you know what I'm saying? We did the battle. It was historic and shit. So that's what it is. I've always been respectful towards URL or ladies who want to on Queen of the Ring want to do be on a URL platform. Some would express that to me. And I'd be like, all right, yo, I can see what I could do to try to make shit happen or whatever and shit like that. Or if anything, um, I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of people be like, well, why we can't? What you call it such and such? Yo, listen, I can't stop URL from saying no to a situation because they have a certain relationship with me and shit. Like, I'm not gonna. What I'm gonna do that for? You understand what I'm saying?
what
If
you
he
mean?
call, if he call and if Beasley call and ask me and be like, yo, such and such is going on. What you doing with X, Y, and Z? I would let them know, and that's our personal inside business relations and shit like that. Some things can be a misunderstanding that can be worked out easily with a conversation.
But let them know what
Let them know what.
you said. I would let them know when they reach out to you and
No,
say, "Hey."
yeah. If they ask me, like, you know what I'm saying, because sometimes they'll ask me for girls to want to battle because they not familiar with female battle rap like that, unless it's the top ladies and stuff like that. But they're not familiar with the who's who and the what you call it in Queen of the Ring and shit. Sometimes I gotta tell them. I'll give you a perfect example: Miss Miami and Yoshi. And, they wasn't super familiar with them, but I said, yo, give us two girls that you can battle
But
two
Debo,
dudes and shit.
I feel like you're not being 100% honest with me, and that's not really cool.
Hey, what you mean? I'm not being 100% honest with you. You
Cause
want to be specific?
no, because I'm not trying to, put
Was
you
it your
out there.
was it your bat
But
was it your battle I tried to block?
there has
It
been
was it your
a
was it your
lot.
battle I tried to block? Was it your battle I tried to block? I don't think so.
Me on URL.
Yeah, I've never tried to be like, yo, don't what the fuck is on? Nah.
No, but there's been plenty of female battle rappers who have made claim and said, "Hey, I was supposed to battle on URL, but Debo said, nah, fuck that. I want that to
Let
be
me
on Queen of the Ring."
no,
And you can
let me
be
ask
honest because at this point
no
it's
no no no.
public information.
But let me ask you a question though. They're telling you that. Could that be true, or could that be cat?
Well, I've heard it from
You heard it, but
a
we did
couple
you
of
okay? You heard it. The only way I can fight that
credible
situation is
sources.
okay. You heard it. The only way I can fight that situation is if you be credibly specific, so I can tell you who's who.
I what do you mean?
Unless you want to have this conversation behind closed doors.
No, man, I'm a journalist, man. This is what I do.
Yo, this girl said such and such, and then what you call it, and boom, bam, pow. Did you do this?
You
No,
want me
I
to be
didn't.
you want me to be mixy. I could be mixy if you want me to be mixy, but I'm
Well,
trying to
listen, but
be political and
that's what
not mixy.
that's okay, and I'm giving you and I'm
Right.
giving you my answer. I'm
So
telling you, no.
basically, right, from a league owner standpoint, right, league
Uh-huh.
owners have said, hey, I've had many pretty much female battle rap is a headache because Deebo consistently stops us from doing battles.
League owner
That's
said that.
league owners specifically have said female battle rap
I'm a
is
bad
a
man.
headache because Deebo always complains when we put a female battle together. So I'm not saying this is a
I'm
specific
a
league, but I'm
listen,
saying it's
listen. Let me
always
tell you
that
something.
conversation.
Listen. If you're stopping your flow from a guy named Debo, boy, I don't know what to tell you. I must be a bad man. I must be Suge Knight out here. You hear me?
Nah, man, it's not that. I mean, obviously, I understand why you want female battles, the big battles, because all leagues do it at this point. At this point, all leagues are saying, yo, these artists were built in my league. Therefore, if they battle, I feel like they should battle here.
I've said that.
URL does it. You do it.
I agree with that.
Everyone does it.
I
But
agree with that.
you're specifically telling me right now that you do not do that. That's what you're saying.
No, I tell you I don't block battles. What I tell, that's what I said. That's what I said
It's the
specifically.
same
I said I didn't.
thing.
I know. I said I didn't block battles on URL. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you one even better. Have I ever told a woman battle rapper you don't battle on what you call it outside of Queen of the Ring yet? Yes, I have. You know why? Because I'm trying to build a profile up and shit like that to the point where I want to see that when they go out there, they'll get a bigger bag off the profile I built them and shit like that. And that's been said numerous times to ladies and stuff like that. Listen, everybody doesn't know the business well. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to teach people the business, or they just gonna fly off and do some crazy cockamamie shit. And guess what? They're gonna be like, "Oh, Queen of the Ring rapper, such and such." Perfect example on the DNA two shit. And guess what he titles that fight that C Breeze had? Shout out to C Breeze and LS. Yo, Queen of the Ring rapper gets beat up. LS only battled on Queen of the Ring one time. She's from Coliseum. Why you can't say Coliseum battle rapper gets beat up? Obviously, because Queen of the Ring is the popular brand. So I say all that to say if a quote unquote female with a nice profile coming up on Queen of the Ring go off and do something like get killed in a battle or
Mm-hmm.
go off and do some crazy shit, they're gonna label her the Queen of the Ring rapper. Queen of the Ring fights, Queen of the Ring rapper, Queen of the Ring such and such. That's why I say way prior to this interview, all the way back then, I said, yo, don't fuck up the brand with the shit you say because it all comes to us, back to us any fucking way. When we could solve all these problems internally.
I guess I see what you mean. Like, don't go outside the brand, fuck up your name or whatever. But
Not just my name, but our name.
no,
Cause you
I mean their
listen,
name, like the
listen,
artist name.
yeah, yeah, because they're some of them are self-destructive. Don't
Yeah,
even
but
know it.
the same way they could fuck up at another league, they could fuck up at Queen of the Ring too.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just trying
that's
to.
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. The quote unquote media labels it as Queen of the Ring rappers when they fuck up. I've never seen anything positive. Oh, Queen of the Ring rapper goes into a fire and saves baby. Oh, Queen of the Ring rapper just graduated with such and such. When there's a negative press, it's always Queen of the Ring rapper got into a fight again. Oh, you know them Queen of the Ring bitches, they get crazy. Excuse for the word bitches, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but it's never gonna be Queen of the Ring rapper goes to other league in battles. It's when bitches do
What's the
mixy
why is that?
stupid shit
Yeah.
when they fight and do dumbass shit. Yeah, probably. Which they probably did at a fucking event. So that makes no sense, Debo. So look,
Yes, it
ultimately,
does make
you,
sense.
you you have to be very honest and say, hey, I care about Queen of the Ring, the brand.
I
And
did say that. I've always said that. Misfit,
yeah,
come on,
but
man, don't do that.
but that's a priority over female battle rap. So you
Oh,
have to be honest with
oh,
yourself.
I've said that before.
Yeah, but nah,
I
I think you emphasize more on I do anything for these females to get them where they need to be. When you need to be specific and say I do anything for Queen of
I
the
get
Ring.
anything in the ring females to get them where they need to be.
There you go. Well, that's
Is that
what it
better?
is. So, all ultimately, if a girl is outside of Queen of the Ring, they're not gonna get what you would provide to any girl who
Why?
stickly
They're not in my brand. What I'm gonna need to do?
right.
Queen of the Ring first, female battle rap second. No,
Correct.
no, no. That's a lie.
Correct.
That's a lie. No, that's a
Correct.
lie. That's a lie. That's a
Because
lie. That's a
that's it.
lie.
That's it.
That's not it. God first,
That
Queen of the Ring. God first, Queen of the Ring second, female battle rap
and
third.
I agree with you, and that was the only point I was trying to make because I think you emphasize on yo, I want what's best for female battle rap, for female battle rap, for female battle rap. When what you really want to say is I want what's best for Queen of the Ring, and I'm not mad at you for that. It's your business. It's your baby.
But guess what, though? Guess what? I might as well take in Queen female battle rap. You know why? Because
You
with female battle rap, they think about me and Queen of the Ring, and the fuck ups that goes on.
and also again, this is a huge reason because it's hard to go anywhere else. You make it harder for girls to go other places.
No, 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 no. That's where you're wrong. That's not my tagline. That's the tagline that people give me. They be like, "Oh, yo, listen, I've caught many times with girls that never battled on Queen of the Ring. They put them in my box. Oh, such and such did such and such. They're going female battle rappers. That's that Queen of the Ring shit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I mean, I
Tell
don't know.
tell her get dressed. We're leaving. You know what I'm saying? But when it's female battle rap, guess what the first thing they ever think about? Can you guess?
That what?
When it's female battle rap, what's the first thing they ever think about when it's female battle rap?
I mean, Queen of the Ring is the only female battle rap league that is
I
exclusively for females, and I think that should not be the case. I think there should be
but
more.
listen,
Yeah,
listen, that's cool.
yeah.
How did I become the representation for all female battle rapdom? I'm a
Because you
representation for
constantly
I'm
say, "I am the face of female battle rap."
no no no, you're right, but I
Come
take
on,
on that
Debo.
weight. No, I take on that weight. I take on that
You
weight.
took
You're
it
right.
on. You took it on. You said,
I
"Yo,
might I
don't
might I might
mention
as
female
well.
battle rap without mentioning Debo." You say, "Don't book female battle
I never
rappers
said that.
without talking
That's
to
not a quote.
Debo."
That's not a quote. I never said that. That's crazy. Stop making me look crazy.
I'm not. I'm just,
I never said that.
bro.
I never said that.
This is
You know,
this is your
hold on. I just want you to understand. You know why I stick up for female battle rap? Because not just female battle. I stick up for women. That's my biggest pet peeve. I stick up for women. I just want them to be respected. That's it. I may get a little territorial and get crazy, but it's for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like women to be disrespected at any given time. And that's something I've never done in my lifetime or in public the 10 years I've been here.
so yeah. In the 10 years you've been here, right? We've seen Queen of the Ring go high, and we've seen it plummet.
Peaks and
So,
valleys.
can you speak to why the consistent up and down, high, lows, plummeting, and the lack of
Sometimes
sky
it can be
high?
sometimes it can be lack of funds and can't pay for a certain event. Sometimes it can be not enough battles or can't get the battles I need to get in the time frame. Sometimes it can be like, yo, I'm fatigued and I need a break. Me and my partners need a break. You know what
So,
I'm saying?
do
Like,
you feel
I
like you
it's. Let me ask you a question. It's crazy to say this, but just tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'll give you that power. If I stop right now, what will happen? If I say fuck this shit, I'm going off with my family to the mountains and live my life. There'll be some bad female battle rappers, female battle rap going on, but will it be the 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 to the point of where Queen of the Ring is at? Do you think? If it is, I'll take that answer.
no, I think Queen of the Ring is a huge reason to why females are shining right now.
Okay, Misfit, I didn't say that to pat myself on the back. I just need you to understand I care
No.
that fucking much. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like find a nigga out there that cares more than me. Find a nigga that's out there busting their ass more than me to make y'all look good, to make all of us look good. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not just about me; it's about y'all, and that's what I want y'all to represent. Like I can't tell y'all what to do or how to live your lives or how to be anything. Only thing I want y'all to be is at your best when y'all get on that stage and perform.
Right.
You
But
understand what I'm saying?
do you think that you lack the connections and the sponsors and the proper tools that you need to make this Queen of the Ring business as effective as it could and it should be?
I lack the respect from the fans that needs to understand that female battle rap is a powerhouse and needs to come to grips with that. Just like early on, when you asked about the sexual preferences and the gay community and all that, we had that type of fight. Not as bad as probably the gay community, but that what I'm saying, we obviously know it's self-explanatory. Women wasn't able to vote, just like black people weren't able to vote. You understand
Mm.
what I'm saying? Way back then. So women have a fight, blacks have a fight, Latinos have a fight, the gay community have a fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in the business of fighting for women.
Right.
But the crazy thing is, I might say this. This might be something you don't agree with. God first, fighting for women second, Queen of the Ring, and female battle rap. That's how I give it up. And the reason why I give it up is because I've seen my mother and my grandmother have to have 2 to 3 jobs just to take care of their families because there's no male figures around. I
Mm.
was inspired by that growing up, and I made it a vow to help women no matter the cost, to get them in a better playing field, even par with the dudes. I could fuck up, I cannot fuck up. It's just a journey. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end
So
of the day, I do what I do to get there.
what are the steps that need to be taken to get Queen of the Ring to the next level?
Um, just do be more consistent. I just got to do that. Be more consistent. I'm gonna try. We gonna try the best we can to be as consistent as possible. And shit like that. I might not be able to pay E Hard or 40 bars or a Misfit no more, but I'm able to pay the others that's just as talented and haven't just got their shot as much as they should. And the shot they should get is me getting off my ass and making them, you know what I'm saying, give them a platform to make them into the stars that I believe that they are so they can get to the next level as well. I need to get myself to the next level to be able to pay the Misfits and the 40s and the E-Hearts. I'm glad they are where they are. You know what I'm saying? I was there to help in that journey. That's where I want them to be.
Agreed. Got you. All right, I was reading something. My bad.
Yo, Misfit be disrespecting me, my nigga. Misfit
I
don't
said I
fuck
was
with me,
reading
man.
something.
Misfit do not fuck with me, boy. You hear me? I'm gonna tell you where me and Misfit's quarrels be
Yo,
coming from, man. Let's keep it all the way 100, man. Misfit be
this
always thinking I'm trying to do some sneaky shit to her career and shit. I'm like, yo, Misfit, what are you talking about? Like, yo,
no,
boy, let me tell you something. If I catch you doing X, Y, and Z, it's gonna be up for you. So,
no, bitch,
low
no,
key, Misfit probably the
no.
only low key Misfit's probably the only person I'm low key scared of be to get into any type of confrontation with.
No, no, no.
She'll be out here giving it up in
I
2.2 seconds
changed. I
flat.
changed. I'm doing
Nah,
podcasts
Misfit.
now. I'm
Nah,
fucking
Misfit back then.
I'm a,
Misfit back then.
I'm not
No,
fighting.
Misfit back then. You chose violence, my nigga.
I chose violence a lot in the past. In the past. But I'm better now and I'm trying to learn from
Yo,
my mistakes and I'm trying to
yo, I used to be a fan of how you gave it up, son. You chose violence every time. I was like, yo, I love this bitch. She be ready to tear everything up.
no. I did choose violence at a time. But now, like I said, I'm trying to get the business up. But
But
here's the
see,
thing. Here's the thing.
and that
I
was our
love
problem
female battle
too.
rap too.
No, 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 no. Hold on. I'm gonna let you get there, but that was our problem too. And you was a part of that shit. You can't deny it. Queen of the Ring, we was some hood niggas just trying to fucking make it. We was fighting
Well, yeah.
motherfuckers. We was doing a whole bunch of shit. Vague fighting niggas. I'm out here fighting niggas. We was just turning up. That's the reputation we got in the industry. Like, yo, these niggas are
But
some
I
fighting
mean,
ass
I feel
niggas.
like
All the girls fighting.
even URL rappers, man, we all they came from the bottom.
Misfit.
Like
Misfit. None of them
we
niggas
all
was
came
fighting
from the
like we
bottom.
was. Misfit.
Hold up,
Misfit.
we gotta
That's what I'm
shout out
saying.
the prop game. We gotta show some love to prop game real quick. It been a minute. Yo, prop game, where y'all at? Is y'all still with me? Is y'all still fucking with Deebo? What up? What up? Show Deebo some love. Throw some props in the prop game, baby. What's up? Let's get it. Where prop gang at?
Hey,
Show Debo some love for getting on the platform, talking to us, spending his time with us. He could have been anywhere in the world, but he here with us, y'all. Let's get it. Come on.
I like popping bottles, I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes.
Real niggas fighting. Y'all was turning up.
Let's go.
2 seconds flat.
What?
2 seconds flat.
Prop game. Let's get it. Hold up. One more time for prop game. We gotta turn up. Let's get this money, y'all. Y'all know the vibes. It's the last day to contribute to prop game in order for you to win that customized merchandise. You heard? Little
I like popping bottles, I like nasty hoes.
I ain't seen no
like
bars in a minute.
models,
What's up?
Out they fancy clothes. I lied. I like popping bottles. I like
Prop gang is always there for me, man. I love y'all. Prop gang in the building. Shout out
Can I
to
get some of that prop game money?
Prop gang. Can
I get some of that prop game money?
Put it on my back end. Take it off the back end. Take it off the back end. So salute the prop game.
Let me tell you something. Can you hear me, Ms.Fit? You can hear me?
Yes.
Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all one good time. Ms.Fit is a perfect example on how I don't really be out here fucking up. Like, she gets her money. I don't play no games with her. And she comes to perform and give me 110%. She's only performed at Queen of the Ring. She performed at URL one time. Any other place outside of that, but before grind time, Ms.Fit stood home. And Queen of the Ring was her home ever since from there.
Cool. So let's talk about how I'm the most loyal to Queen of the Ring, but get the least promotion. Let's talk about that for 2 seconds. I've been the most loyal to this league with the least promotion. Let's talk about that. We don't see Ms.Fit videos on the Queen of the Ring page. We don't see my dumb advice on the Queen of the Ring page. We can talk about it. You chose to enter the field.
Nah, we gonna talk about it. Let me tell you something.
Let's talk about that.
That's low key. That's a little bit cap because
it's not cap.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm the only dude out here saying how my dumb advice is one of the best shows, if not the best top 5 shows in the battle rap game. I don't see no Cortez. I don't see no Math Hoffa saying that. It's me saying that. Me. My verbal spew into the social media world is the one that's saying that. And I believe that 100. It's not like, oh, Ms.Fit, she needs some promote. No, nigga, I watched this show. Like, I love the sneakers in the back. I love the camera work. I always say, yo, your camera game is the best in the game.
All right, look, Deebo, we talking about Queen of the Ring. We talking about Queen of the Ring. All right? We talking about Queen of the Ring. The brand that I support and I rap on and I fuck bitches up on. You know? That brand. The one you speak very highly of at the moment. The brand we talking about. The brand that should be pushing artists that's what you said, right? Girls that rap on your brand. You want to push them.
Wow, look at the time.
Yeah, there you go. Like, you don't go down that road, buddy. Nah, but let's get back in this interview. This is not about me. This is not about me.
All accountability, I should push and promote you more and stuff like that. Sometimes you be on autopilot winning, and I feel like some other girls should get more help than you being on autopilot. But I do.
No, I think it's all good. I've been on autopilot my whole life, man. You've been
winning for a long time.
I've been on autopilot for a long motherfucking time. But yeah, this is not about me. I'm not here for me.
You know you one of my top 5 favorites, man. Real rap.
Well, somebody in the chat asked you that. They said, "What is your top 5?"
You know what? I've never gave that, but I'm gonna give. I'll do it now. This probably be the first. I would say you, E-Heart, 40.
Exclusive.
E-Heart, 40. Hustle, obviously. And I would go with QB.
Debo's top 5, y'all. Top 5. You asked for
my
it.
My personal preference. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the top 5 in battle rap and female, but I'm talking about Debo's. This is why I prefer I got the people I like to watch when they battle.
Bet. That's a good top five. That's a good. I respect all those women. Um, Speaking of current events, why was the latest event canceled? April 10th.
To be perfectly honest, we didn't secure that Jazz versus Misfit battle, which we should have had.
Shut the
You know,
hell
I
up.
don't know why we didn't get that battle, but we should have had that damn battle. And it's
You
because
know
of
why.
Misfit. It's because of Misfit we didn't
You
get that
know
battle
why.
and see April 10th.
That's a lie. That's a whole lie, y'all. He's just lying to y'all faces right now. But yeah, what happened?
Oh damn, I messed up though. I could have thought official was in my top five too. Damn, I gotta bump somebody. Jazz. Can I get a top seven?
No, too late. Too late.
Come on,
Too
son.
late. Too
All
late.
right, Jazz and official, my top seven.
Too late. Too late.
Um,
Nah, yeah, but what happened?
uh, no, nigga, that what's really happening. We tried to get that damn battle where this shit didn't go down the way we wanted to go down time wise, so we gotta push it back. That's it. Ain't nothing hard about it.
So you
Simple.
you didn't get the you need more battles? Is that what it was?
I wouldn't need one more battle. Guess what battle that was?
You playing, man? That's not why you
I'm
canceled the
not.
event.
What you thinking? What you think it was?
I have no idea.
What you
That's why
think it
I'm
was?
asking.
Oh, so you just think I be capping?
I don't run the leagues. I'm just podcasting.
No, everybody in the chat
I
is
thought
Misfit
somebody
fan.
got COVID or
It ain't
some
Misfit.
shit. Like what happened?
Nobody got no fucking COVID, man. Knock it off. Knock it off.
But yeah,
Knock it
man,
off.
you really not. You really gonna leave that and cap? Like that's the reason it's not happening. This is
It's
what we
because of
doing right now.
Misfit. Yeah, Misfit and Jazz. Because of Misfit bullshitting.
Yo, pay me, Debo. How about that, man? We gonna talk about these prices. Just pay me, man. You know what's
We talk
going
about it
on.
behind the scenes. I got you. I
You
got you.
know the
Behind the scenes, I
vibe.
got you.
You know
I
the
got you.
vibe.
Yo, May 8th, Queen of the Ring is coming back with their own card, like this Queen of the Ring solely in Atlanta. May 8th. The card is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got a sparring sessions, a lot of new girls that's coming up with Queen of the Ring. Fire. Me, Babs, and Vague. We're gonna turn up in Atlanta. We're gonna have a good time. And I'm telling you that card is gonna be dope. You understand what I'm saying? Not
So is
don't
that
be
the
with the
April 10th event? Move into April,
no,
or is it a whole
no, no,
different
no,
event?
no, no. No, it's a whole different event that me, Baby, Vague, and Babs put together ourselves. That has nothing to do with URL or caffeine.
Got you.
Respectfully, you know what
Got you.
I'm saying? It's just
Got you.
Queen of the
Got
Ring
you.
coming back, being consistent. There's our consistent wave that we're about to be on. We're
Got you.
not doing the ring this time around, but the ring is going to be in our June event. We already have the June event booked already. So May done already. June done already. You know what I'm saying? So we just whatever the caffeine situation URL comes back around, which is supposed to be quote unquote in June. If Misfit get her shit together, then we rocking and rolling.
Got you. Got you. So it's May 8th. I haven't seen any promotion around it yet. Why why
Watch
we
your mouth.
why we haven't
Watch your mouth. The
why we
promotion is
haven't
here.
promoted yet?
The promotion is here on the biggest show in battle rap.
I'm just
That's
I'm
what we
just
start the
saying
promo on.
it's April.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, if the
Okay.
event come on. Why we
No, no,
not?
no, no. It's gonna get done right. You're gonna see something on the first. I got the trailers done. The flyer is getting finished up. Everything is getting done. I just want to be right about my situation. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not really looking per
But
se as to have a big crowd and stuff like that. It's gonna be a crowd there. People are coming. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that my biggest thing was to get the card right. That's my consistency. The crowd will come. The promotion will be there. You're gonna see a whole bunch of promotion this whole month. It ain't gonna be a day go by when you're not gonna see Queen of the Ring promotion for Evolution. Evolution is what the card is called. May 8th. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying. So you're gonna see that come soon.
so all right. But yeah, yeah, you should be a little bit. I didn't hear anything about it. It's the first time I'm hearing about it. Is this the first time anybody's hearing about it?
You know. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Shout out to some people out there in the Queen of the Ring universe and the media. They put out shit and let people know May 8th was coming out. You know what I'm saying? And
got you.
we got it rocking and rolling and shit. I mean, it's this is no cap, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's me putting my best foot forward and not just throwing anything out there to be like, yo, this is happening just to get a buzz out. No, I'm gonna put my best foot forward and put the trailer out, put the flyer out, have everything booked, everything ready, nothing a stone unturned, ready to go, ready to go. And I'm
Copy.
excited because I'm excited because I have at least 12 battles on that card. and I have a bunch of new names that I've been waiting, like salivating to turn up with. These girls are the future that I got in the sparring session, and they're gonna take out a lot of motherfucking situations coming up as far as like up and coming girls and shit. They're gonna be the new wave, man.
Got you. Got you. Can you disclose any battles that's gonna be on that card yet?
No,
Not one? I said 12. I
not
can't
one.
get one out of 12? The fuck?
No, no.
Wow. It's
Can I come
crazy.
back at least? Oh no, no, I'm sorry.
Just one. I asked for one. Can't get one. Wow. All right.
Come on, man. If I give you one, it's kind of like ruining the cake that I made.
Just give me one. That's the icing. Just a little
I'll
piece.
tell, I tell
Little
you,
teaser.
see the boss is coming back.
All right. See the boss. Okay. Who's she battling?
hmm No, I can't tell you.
All right. I'll take it.
How
Um,
about how about this? How about if I give you the flyer, you be the first one to put it out on your IG.
that works.
You got a big platform.
That works. You gotta, send me the flyer. I need
I
the
love you,
flyers.
Misfit.
I need to be like these real media people that y'all be sending info to first. Like I want to
Right.
get in that bag. I gotta get in that bag.
I promise you, you'll be the first to get it.
Also, yeah, just shout out to my wife Lizzie in the chat, holding down the chat. She the one that be taking y'all questions. So show Lizzie some love. Show her love. That's my wife. This is what we do. Um,
Yo, you a real media journalist. Ew. You
what
ain't
are we
hood no more
talking
like you
about?
used. You ain't even hood no more like you used to be. You used to spit on the ground.
Man,
Or
I
you
like
even
I
you
like
were
people to think that. I love people to think that. That's the best. That's my flower dress right there, my guy. All right, that's my flower dress. So when they be like, "Yo, Misfit caught a body," that one, no, she, not her. Nah,
Misfit grew up. Misfit
nah.
grew up, yo.
What? But nah, man.
I remember.
I'm out here. You know what I mean? I'm just we getting it together. We gotta get the. I feel like as an artist, I was seeing too many of the bozo medias. And I was like, yo, I just don't want to be that bozo. I just want to be what battle rap needs in media. Now, I don't even, like, on some real shit, I want to cater more to everybody, not just battle rap. You know what I mean? I just want to, I'm talking to people. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we'll have a show where we talk about nothing about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I care more about the people's connection. You know what I mean? Talking to the fans, the supporters, and people that kind of, they love us. They love what we do. So we give back in a way where we holler at them, give them my dumb advice, drop gems. It's gems. I live and die for gems. So my dumb advice is the best way to pay it forward. Everything I learned in the game, put it out there. Even the guests that come on the show, everything they learn, they put it out there. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, everybody that got a show on caffeine, man, I had a hand in making that happen and push the agenda for women to win.
Let's get
You know what I'm
this.
saying? I can't say that without saying shout out to URL for making that happen as well and shit, giving me the call. Yo, Deebo, what you want to do? What I want to do? Yo, okay, you get a show. You get a show. You get a show. Yo, Misfit, yo
Right,
get
right,
and,
right.
there's, and there's more to come. You know what I'm saying? There's more to come. I just want us to win. That's it.
I'm mad.
You
He
know what I'm
said
saying?
the Mexican word.
But the crazy thing is, I want us to win. I just hope those girls want us to win as well, as far as what Queen of the Ring to win. You feel what I'm saying?
I think for the most
But
part, people want. I think there's a Queen of the Ring has a huge fan base, and I think that fan base is there for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Because people have come on there, put on, gave a show. Women are so fucking entertaining, man. Like
hmm
the
100%.
shit they've been seeing on Kings versus Queens, and the shit they've been seeing uh, throughout the entire time of Queen Ring. I just feel like if people don't see that female battle rap is worth what girls should be getting, then they just bogus at this point, boy. Cause
Yeah.
it's just it's more entertaining for me. It's even more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
It's just fine. It's just trying to find that right combination, man, to get y'all to be in a bigger situation than what y'all are and shit. And for the most part, the ones I've mentioned prior, as far as the big dogs with y'all ladies, listen, man, I keep it 100, man. I'll put some of y'all before Queen of the Ring and shit, man, because y'all put in enough work and gave enough loyalty to make me go a step further to get y'all in a situation that's advantageous for yourself. It's only right. Queen of the Ring will survive. We good. We okay. We going back to the drawing board to what we usually do is help bring up ladies on our platform and shit. So I want to see y'all bigger than life. I want to see you 40, Ehart, et cetera, official jazz bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? So I can say, yo, wow, man, they came from this platform, they did it, and girls could be inspired by y'all. If y'all don't know how many girls are inspired by a misfit, then you on drugs. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, yeah, man. I'm thankful every day. You know what I'm saying, to have people
I'm sure you
even.
get stopped in the street all the time. Yo, you misfit, you such and
Yeah,
such,
that's
whatever,
love,
whatever.
man. That's love. That's love. That's love. I mean, we gotta appreciate it, cause it didn't come easy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And we still at it. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to make a difference and do something bigger with this shit. Because I mean, what I'm saying now, I'll be honest. You know, I love the look that Queen of Ring is getting with the caffeine situation.
Mhm.
You know, God knows, you know, what that will lead up to. You know, hopefully it gets bigger and better
Mhm.
as time goes. But you know, as much as people give you a hard time, I'm pretty sure people give you your flowers, you know, just for even creating the female league. And you know what I mean? I give you your
You know, it's good.
flowers for
I appreciate it,
creating.
but you know who give me the flowers the most? It'd be the fans, man. I can never neglect them. It'd be the fans more than anybody else, and I really do appreciate that because I think they're more important than anybody because they're the ones that give us their time and energy watching a battle or seeing the product that I put out. You know what I'm saying? So
Indeed.
if a female battle rapper don't want to say, yo, Debo, thanks for such and such, you did X, Y, and Z helping me out, that's cool. It is what it is. I'll chalk it up. But to the fans, I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you giving me my flowers too.
Nah, you gotta get your flowers. Everybody gets their flowers when they come on the shit. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get you your flowers. Gotta get you your flowers. To date, what is your favorite battle to date? Favorite of all time?
Female or male,
Female.
C3 versus official.
I remember that.
I think that's the best female battle in the world
I remember
because
that.
they gave it they all. They 110%. They came from both ends of the spectrum and shit. So
I remember
that's
that.
how I feel.
So,
Male battles, I don't give a shit.
I will female battle rap ever get like when are we gonna get to the point where it's not just female battle rap? Like I feel like there should be way more intergender battles where it's just females getting booked on any card. Do you think that's a better direction
The
opposed to
the,
just
the
a
label
secluded?
the
Uh,
label the label female battle rappers worked for y'all and it worked against y'all. It worked for y'all because it made it a niche market. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? It made y'all stand out. Obviously, the gender of women stands out. Worked against y'all because obviously in this male-dominated world, they see y'all as a second fiddle or stay in the kitchen being barefoot and pregnant, which is very, very unfortunate. You understand what I'm saying? That type of mentality holds a lot of things back and wastes a lot of time. In this industry, there's nothing that a man does that a woman can't do because you're using your brain power. You're not using any physical attributes. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just all about, and I don't think it takes away from what the women do in the industry. I think give it more time, the ladies will reach up to that value as much as the men. Because even though we've been around, quote unquote, the same amount of time as far as a URL is concerned or King of the Dot is concerned, male battle rap has been around way more than women's battle rap has been around. If you dig what I'm saying, you'll probably get one, two females battling. Talking about off the camera era. I'm talking about way back then when Kumo D and Busy B was battling and shit like that. You had more male battles than women's battles and stuff like that. So
I feel
that's
like
what they'll
there's
probably
always
chalk
been
it up
like
to.
females in the mix,
Yes,
always.
but
But
not
I feel
yes,
like
but yes, but
URL made it an industry. You understand? When we talk about
mhm.
female battle rap, we talking about the industry because female battle rap has been around forever. It's not like it's a new thing. It has
No,
been.
when I
There
say
was
forever,
females in them
I'm talking.
ciphers. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
like there was males in the
but
ciphers. When URL
I'm
came
talking about
around,
time. I'm talking about time span. I'm talking about way before Queen of the Ring or URL was ever existed. I'm talking about back then. Battle, I mean, hip hop was around 20 years before that. You know what I'm saying? 70s, 80s, and 90s, like way before that. There wasn't too many female battles in the streets or
right?
anything
There
to
was,
speak of. That's
yeah, yeah.
legendary. You understand what I'm saying?
Like
I mean,
a
if you were
shout out
talking
to
about
my
if
verse.
you if you if you no
Roxanne Shante was one of
if
those.
Roxanne Shante, but if you talking about Roxanne Shante versus Sparky D, that was pretty much on records and stuff like that and wax and things of that nature. If you're talking about way back then, Beverly Poole and Lisa Lee and all of them, like you can't, nobody can one up me on hip hop. I know my hip hop like do crazy crazy. You feel what I'm saying? I've been around.
Right.
I'm from the Bronx. I'm
Old
from
as
the
hell.
Bronx. Born, yeah. Listen, I'm 49 years old. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I was born and raised in the Bronx, so I know the battles. I hearsay and watching them verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Seeing them. So,
But
you
do you
know,
want female battle rap to get there where it's just intergender battles, there's no difference, it's just battle rap?
yes, yes. But at the end of the day, it's going to be segregated because of the gender. There's no way you can get
But
around
here's
that.
the thing. Remember earlier when we spoke about, and you specifically said, yo, gay battle rappers don't want to be seen as just gay battle rappers. They just want to be
And
seen as
and
good
women battle
battle
rappers
rappers.
don't want to be
And
seen
it's the
as just
same
women
thing.
battle rappers. I
So
agree. I
the
agree.
better it will get better when it's just, yo, she's just a battle rapper.
But
She's just
but
here.
here's the difference. Human beings go off what they see visual, especially in what the field that we're in. Like I said earlier, male gay battle rappers can hide that and just infiltrate male battle rap without you even knowing that their sexual preference is what it is. In women's battle rap, you can't hide that. You're a woman. It's being seen that you're this. So therefore, a male will compute in their head, oh, whatever values that they hold as far as towards a women, they're gonna, what I'm saying, express that to that person.
Right.
It's especially if it's a person that's in power. You understand what I'm saying? That's the most important part. The person that has the money, the person that's giving out the checks, is the way they value women's battle rap. Understand what I'm saying? It's going to be the way they function as how they see shit going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say if I was a person in power, well, my checks are stupid crazy. I was a billionaire, my nigga. I'd be like, yo, Misfit, come get this 50K, my nigga. We rolling. Just make sure, you know what I'm saying, you giving me 50K worth of motherfucking bars.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think, soon, you know, it in the
Listen,
direction it's going because it's not like something that should be segregated by male or female because it's a sport of the mind, and which we know at this point, it should be out of everybody's mind that women and men, are just as
listen,
bright.
listen. Let me tell you something. The difference that separates Queen of the Ring and say a URL is the word Queen of the Ring. You're not gonna see male battle rappers battling another male battle rapper in the Queen of the Ring aspect. You know what I'm saying? I just quote unquote caught a niche market to promote women's battle rap. Whether it was good or bad, you had to figure that out for yourself and weed everything out. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? It's unfortunate for me. I could only really do primarily women's battles and shit like that. So a lot of women will be like, "Well, we want to go over here to be on a car where it doesn't separate us and shit like that." Listen, fine, that's cool, but don't come down on Queen of the Ring saying it's something wrong with Queen of the Ring and we should get rid of that stigma to just do males and females on one card. No, I'm not gonna do that. You're not gonna shit on my fucking brand that helped get you to where you wanted to be. That's not gonna happen. Now, should there be male and female cards? Of course, that's what I'm doing, helping with URL. putting ladies on a card with a bunch of men and shit like that. Well, you get a gang of them.
No, I mean
I'm not gonna.
there should be females consistently on URL cards without it being a specific, oh,
I
just a
feel you, but
girl
I'm gonna tell
thing.
you. I'm gonna tell you, Misfit, and we're gonna get to the real. There's not a lot of females that URL is gonna want to put on there off the fact that they're not stars yet in their eyes, or they're not, you know what I'm saying, like a big enough brand in their eyes to want to do that. You feel what I'm saying?
But that's because women are not being entered in the crucible. They're not being scouted because they're specifically being thrown in the Queen of the Ring direction.
Well, okay. I really don't know where to go from with that. To
But
be
that's what
honest
I'm
with you,
saying.
you
We
trying
want
to
to
say you
see
trying to
more
say
shit
you trying
like
to say
that. We want to see
you,
more
you
bitches in the crucible. We want to see girls coming in, just coming in, like where it's not a niche, where it's like, yo, we're just as good as
okay, but can I
guys.
let me ask you a question.
Cause I
I
know some
understand
girls,
that you
all
no,
them
no,
crucible dudes will get cooked.
listen. Understand that, and this is my dilemma or my what you call it. I understand what you're saying with the crucible and all that, but do you understand that there are male battle leagues that just don't want female battles or female battlers, and I'm the one that actually want them? It could be just as simple
Well,
as that as well.
I don't know. I don't know how much of that is like. I've never heard
Listen,
somebody say, I don't want these hoes.
let me ask you a question. For the past 10 years, for the past 10 years, 11 years, you think Debo had a real stronghold on the game for motherfuckers not to fuck with an up and coming female? That
I
doesn't make no
I
sense to
think
me.
I don't know. I think a lot of people just felt like it was a headache.
No, they feel like it's a headache, but what they're doing is they're waiting for me to let them springboard off my platform to be a star, and then they'll pick them up. That's what's happening. And let's keep it all the way 100. Let's
You
not
feel
do
like that's
this.
what they doing?
No, you know that's what everybody's doing. That's not who they doing, like one specific person. Everybody's doing that. They're waiting for them to springboard of Queen of the Ring and be a big star, and then they'll pick them up. Shout out to some of the battle leagues that will actually pick up a girl that probably came from nowhere or up and coming girl. But guess what? That up and coming girl wants to come where?
It's Queen Ring, yeah. Agreed. That's all about the representation, and that's what I started this show talking about. Because Queen of the Ring has the most representation of women, that's where they see all the girls. Of course, that's where they want to go. But if they see a billion girls on other leagues, then they would go there too. That's the point. I need Spanish word of the day.
Spanish word of the day is abuela.
Translation.
Abuela means grandmother in Spanish.
How you use it in a
Uh,
sentence.
I'll give you something like, ¿Cómo está, abuela? ¿Tú estás bien?
Okay. Debo, see, Debo bilingual. Debo is bilingual. Debo is
Oh,
bilingual. Now we was gonna get into some calls, but it's type late. Um, this thing, what I was gonna say. At least we get the full question, and then we about to get up out of here, y'all. We about to get up out of here. But Debo, last question. Full fours.
yeah. Full force.
So this is the famous 4-4 question, pretty much. The first question is, what battle rapper do you like for laughs? Meaning they kiki, haha, they're the best comedian battle rapper you ever met. 2, what battle rapper you like for bars? Means they got the best bars you ever heard. 3, what battle rapper you like for now? Meaning they hot right now, but they might not be hot later. And what battle rapper you like forever? They will forever remain in your top 5. The first one is for laughs. Oh. For laughs, for laughs.
Charlie Clips.
Charlie Clips. Debo's first 4-4 pick, Charlie Clips for laughs.
Right.
Now for bars.
What was the specific question though?
What battle rapper you like for bars? The best bars.
Fuck. I would say 40 bars.
40 bars for bars. Debo, second pick. Shout out to 40 bars. And the third will be, what battle rapper you like for now? Meaning they good for now. One hit wonder type shit.
Damn, one hit wonder.
Like they hot right now, but they not gonna be hot later.
Nah, I can't say that, man. That's crazy. So,
Everybody answers the question. You got to.
Uh, damn, man. Damn, son, I'm thinking real shit too.
So it really got to be somebody
Yana.
new. Your Honor, there you go.
Yeah,
I get him a lot. He's like on everyone. So Your Honor for third pick.
but yeah, I think he's gonna be around. But I gotta answer the question. So, but go ahead. Yeah.
I
What's the
bet.
fourth pick, son?
And the fourth is forever in your top five. Forever.
Misfit.
Forever. Salute to you,
Misfit.
Debo. Last pick, Misfit, Murder Ave Gang. But thanks, Debo, for coming through. Appreciate you, man, for coming on the platform. Appreciate everything you do for the female battle culture. You know, you putting Queen of the Ring together. Thanks for, answering all my questions, even though there's some ones that you didn't want to answer. Anyway, but yeah, man, shout out to everybody in the chat showing love to Debo, man. Show him some love, throw him some props. Follow him on all social media platforms. Make sure y'all get in tune. If y'all not in tune with Queen of the Ring, y'all better get in tune. You heard? But good luck in
Man, I
Debo, man.
appreciate you. I appreciate you, Miss Fit. I appreciate all the female, all the ladies. I want to call them female. All the women that battle rap across the world, and all the women that gave up. That's the best thing, you know what I'm saying, you could ever receive from me is respect.
Solid. All right, man.
That's it.
Holla.
All right, sister.
All right,
I'll
later,
holler.
man.
One.
Take it.
All right, later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Debo. Prop Gang, go crazy. We just had a long ass show. We had some dope shit coming out this show. We had N1 here, man. Shout out to N1 Reader, man. They also got a show on Caffeine. Make sure y'all check that out. Fire, dope shit. It's always a dope show here, man. I always try to ask the questions that people want to know. If I didn't do a good job, let me know. Always email me at mydumbadvice@gmail.com if you see anything on the show that you feel like can be improved, and let me know of any guests that you would like to see on the show. Also we had Debo, owner one third of owner of Queen of the Ring, letting us know how the league works, some shit behind the scenes. So that was dope. If you didn't catch the entire live, you could definitely catch it on my YouTube platform. So make sure you check that out. Subscribe to my YouTube at Ms.Fit. Always and forever showing love to the chat. Everybody that comes through on a regular basis, appreciate it. Everybody coming in new on board, I appreciate it as well. Prop Gang, give it up for fucking Prop Gang, man. What up? We is in the building, man. Prop Gang always getting it done. And again, remember, this is the last second to contribute to Prop Gang of the month. So make sure you contribute, and I will release the winner of this month's Prop Gang winner at the next episode. Good luck, everybody. Ms.Fit, Murder Ave Gang. Get the props in there, baby. It's the last second to win. Get your props in there. Let's do this. You heard?
Yeah. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I lie. I like popping bottles.
Let's go.
I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy
Ray
clothes.
Paul.
I lie.
Aries God, what's up?
I lie. Please don't spill my drink.
Hey,
Chill, nigga,
I'm
watch your
Billy
step.
O. What
Sticks
up,
ain't
baby?
Nikes, these just set. So they like
K.
me, y'all upset. I be writing for the best, but I'm pricey, cut the check. Chicks invite me for the sex, so I piped her, then I left. Only sights that's on my neck, get a hype and leave her wet. This ain't high key, I'm a vet, and bitch, I'm spicy, so respect. Who these hoes admire me? See that way they eyeing me. You want that work? I got that work. Look, baby, you can hire me. Foes don't want no rivalry. On my shit, they riding me. Take your shine, you'll waste on time. I take what's mine, that's robbery. Y'all don't want no drama, please. She so cold, I gotta be. See it, then I like it, then I buy it. That's the finer things. I like popping bottles. I like nasty hoes. I like fucking models out they fancy clothes. I lie, I lie, I lie, I lie, I lie, I lie, I lie.
Facts. Shout out to all of y'all. Misfit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow. Let's get it. Hey yo, what's good? Misfit, Murder F Gang. This is my dumb advice. Bow.